transport stand by.
Good morning, good morning. We are live once again. Yeah, we're back. Had a good morning one yesterday. Let's have a good morning live today. What's up, everybody? What's up? Yeah, today is a different day, different attitudes and everything. Oh, damn cat! Shoot that sucker. What? Let's see. Oh, he must have ran into a wall. Damn it! That must have hurt like hell. Shit. Well, I was hoping I have a few people beaming aboard here, but I guess it's just me today. Yeah. I did find out what happened to the kitchen fire at the fire department. It's pretty simple. Even everyday person does the same damn thing. If you watch that video, it just shows the fire trucks and that going to the station and that. They had to call and they left for half an hour. But before they left, a guy took a pan and put oil in it and didn't shut the fire off. Amazing. And by the time they got back to the station, it was kind of burning in the kitchen. Got the cabinets and all that and stove and all that, everything on fire. So that's pretty funny. You go to a call, you come back, and you go to another call at your own station. Wow. That was a whole ordeal of that. So stay tuned. The little green news guy, Zion, he's going to have a report about that sometime down the road. So be a watch out for that right there. How in the heck can you do that? You're the fire department. You're supposed to set a good example of not burning, especially burning the station down. It's like, are you fracking kidding me? Oh my goodness. I have no idea why they do what they do, but hey, when I was on the fire department, we didn't have that kind of stuff. No, if there was a call, we shut everything down immediately because we double checked and triple checked and everything else, not just, we got a call, we got to run and leave the damn stove on. How times has changed, hasn't it? As times has changed. Oh, my. Oh, well, like I said, Zion might have a few words about this. Then maybe he won't. We don't know. We see Fecto Reviews in the chat. Good morning. What's up? Links in the chat down below, in the private chat down there. Beam aboard. So there you go. We're trying to find a video here. Sometimes you save stuff and all of a sudden you can't find it. No matches, huh? Damn. There it is. We showed you a little short clip yesterday. Coffee time. Hey, I got my coffee right here too. I even got a pure lemon pure leaf here for as a backup. Got to cool off the coffee. While you're doing your coffee, watch this. Hello, everybody. Guess what I got? I got a new captain shirt. Engineering, Captain Stripes. What do you think? Which character do you think is going to get this captain shirt? Well, he's an engineer, and he's been on the USS Ajax for a long time. And he got transferred to the USS JLS, and he goes over to the USS Critex now and then. And he does update repairs on the USS Revenge as well. So, Wonder what engineer is going to get this shirt and what season are we going to give it on him to. Nice shirt. Yeah, Captain. Nice seeing this. I had to have it. Didn't cost a whole lot, but it's a little tight. Got to lose a little fat weight. But other than that, it's a nice shirt. Stay tuned to Commodore Productions. You never know what you're going to see around here. Take care, everybody. We'll see you down the stream. Bye-bye. Hey, when the ship was on red alert, they got to slow down. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to Commodore Productions. Darn right. Subscribe to Commodore Productions. You never know what you're going to see. We'll start at the beginning up here. We haven't had a chance yet, but we do have Fecto Reviews. He says, hello. I did say morning back. And I also said, hit that thumbs up. Yeah. Then he said, good morning. Coffee time. So he gave me a thumbs up. All right. We appreciate that thumbs up. And he says, Chief Engineer, well, Engineer Red, Chief Engineer Red. Now, he's still going to be a chief, but maybe he might get the shirt. I don't know. But we might be getting another actor, and they might be a commander or an ensign in engineering. So we'll have to find out if he's got a red shirt. So we're going to possibly have another actor join our little group here. It'll be great. Been kind of wondering lately, like, haven't really had too much communications with everybody, but it's summertime. Everybody's busy. Busy as bees. Yep. That's about it. I'm busy. I'm off. Well, I was off yesterday. Today's Saturday. Off Sunday. And got a holiday. 4 days off. What am I going to do? Well, made that short video. I'm also working on Breach 2. We got some. I don't have anything right now to show you. Maybe tomorrow or next day if I do another morning show, or even an afternoon or evening, or it could be a captain's chat. It's hard to tell. But Breach 2 is being built right now. And it was pretty funny that me and a couple people, well, Fecto and Matt Arnold, we was all talking about not long ago about Encounter at the Neutral Zone. And it's real funny, we talked about that for a while, that this morning I have a memory thing from Facebook with Fecto there. Fecto Reviews. He's very good at making music out of thin air. And, that's came up, and I thought, well, hell, I'll go ahead and share it. So I put coming soon. How long is it going to take to make that video? Well, it's already been 2 years. It's already been 2 years. The only thing we got is just a script. So I have no idea when we're going to get it going at all. But down the road, I think after Breach 2, I'm going to start on Encounter at the Neutral Zone. At least get the captain parts done. We do have parts from other actors, and I will be writing to them and see if they'll let me use their parts. I feel that's a lot more nicer to ask instead of taking. I think it's only right to do that. So, well, we do have videos from Roy Ivy as a admiral. I will be writing to him, asking if I can use his videos on Encounter. If not, well, I have 2 other admirals that I do play, so you can always use them. But hey, we got the videos is already made. Ask and see if we can still use it. I think it's only logical. What do you think? And Fecto Reviews says, been busy. Yeah, we're all been busy. Busy like bees. Uh, Speaking about bees, they're getting active already. They're getting very active. So that's pretty much about it so far. But yeah, we got the red shirt video. It's going to be coming out here. I don't know if I'm going to do that one Monday or, well, we got Memorial Day coming up, so I should find something for that. But there is another video. See if I can find it. Ah, oh, we got the rotten tree and the promises one, but it's not where it's supposed to be. I don't know what I labeled that one as. Oh well. Anyhow, I guess this might be a short stream. No one's coming up. Be nice to have people come up. We had Robert come up yesterday and talk about his lawnmowers and that, and we learned a few things. That's great. I sent a few links out and that. Probably everybody's, you know, busy. So I'll be busy here shortly too. Need to get more mopping done around here and get some more editing done. And all my invoices are done. All my invoices are all done. Damn, mosquito. Oh, like that. Get that sucker. Uh-oh. Whatever. Yep, whatever. That's about right. Whatever. Hey, Jeff B. What's up, Jeff B? Good morning, Jim and all. We'll lurk and listen. There you go. He's a lurker and a listener. Yee, that's about it. But yeah. Oh, what else I could talked about the fire department and counter to Nutrizone and the red shirt coming up down the road. Might have another actor pop in to be an engineer. Looking for a couple engineers, looking for a couple of science officers. Hey, we got 3 ships, so we got a couple of ships almost full. Just need a few others. USS Revenge needs about. USS Revenge, I always said, needs 2 captains. And the reason why USS Revenge needs 2 captains is because it is a dreadnought starship. It might look like a regular Constitution starship, but it's got hidden firepower inside that engine. And there's a reason why the engines are red. You don't want to frack of that damn ship. I'm telling you, you don't want to. And the engines are slightly a little bit more bigger to compensate for that third engine. So it just looks like a regular Constitution starship. But when you tangle with the red nacelle ship, USS Revenge, you might regret it. But that's why you need 2 captains, 2 engineers, well, pretty much 2 of everything on that ship. Because you're not going to have a whole lot of personnel. I mean, a regular complement on a Constitution starship is like 430. Well, you're only going to have half the crew. But there's a lot of stuff down there to play with. In fact, it says since year 3 since the idea of, okay, whatever that is. I don't know why you won't beam aboard. You said if I do a morning show, you come up. It's probably busy still building those speakers. Yeah. Vector Reviews is building speakers so you can blast out the windows and go, holy crap, those things are loud. Wow. So there you go. Yep. No. Oh, that's right. He's doing tree work in the next 2 hours for me. Well, hell, this live might not last more than a half an hour. We don't know. And it's a warship. Well, yeah, but they call it a dreadnought, but it's a hidden dreadnought. It's not really listed as a dreadnought ship, but all the admirals know all about it. So there you go. That's all that needs to know. And of course, the captains aboard the ship knows about that. So, and there might be a different type of species coming up next year. Oh yeah, I talked a little bit about that. Could show a small clip of that if I can find it. But there is another type of species I'm coming out with. Let's see. Trying to remember. This might be the one.
Hey, guess what? It's time for my favorite show, Beyond Trek Podcast. Yeah, Beyond Trek Podcast. I wonder who they're doing today. On screen.
The following is brought to you by the Starfleet Podcast Network, SPN, The Spin.
And that's...
There you go. You see part of his face. It's a different species we're going to be coming out with. Yeah, that's a different type of species. Yeah. Can you guess what type of species that is? Put your comments down below. Let me know if you guessed right. But yeah, we're going to be coming out with a different type of species, and we'll figure out what ship they're going to be in charge of. When you got less actors, yeah, you got to come up with something, right? Yeah, got to come up with something. So we got to, it's like, whoa, it's like this right here. How about a different type of spaceship? Whee! That's my plates. I'm trying to get my plates down so I can see the comments here. Damn thing was all covered up. Yep. Infecto says an admiral might need to contact Captain Roth and see if he would be interested in being a captain of the Revenge. Well, ain't that interesting? Ain't that interesting? Well, the admiral did do a couple videos, and we're still waiting on Captain Roth to respond. So you never know what's in those videos. That's interesting that you mentioned about that. Who knows? We have no idea. But yeah, there is something in the videos about that. Now, I'm pretty sure he probably already seen them or not. Or when he gets time, he can play the videos and hopefully respond. So talking about that, also I made an admiral videos and send them to Captain Mark for him to respond to that one as well. And I did contact Jay, the Vulcan, to have him do a couple things for Captain Mark, because that's coming up on Breach 2. So we'll see if that's going to be coming up here shortly. Who in the hell's that in a transporter buffer? Stand by.
Hi, you're being transported. Stand by.
Holy shit, look at that. He's on the outside. Comb your hair, damn it.
I know, right? I feel how I look. Don't worry.
Damn.
Good morning, everybody.
Are you feeling any better since you got the crappy?
I feel better today than I did yesterday, if
that's
that means
good.
anything. So
That's good.
But yeah, we got rain last night. We needed it.
Yay! So
So
did we.
everything's nice and wet out. So we got rain. We needed it so bad.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Hey, rain's good. Rain's good.
it is. So I'm out in the
We got
backyard.
rain.
I'm in the backyard now, sitting at the table.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
He's playing around out there. Is he gonna jump in the pool clothed or what? We don't know
Yeah,
yet.
not today. Lord. Ugh.
Damn it, man.
Yep.
Yep.
The good old morning show. Haven't been on one of these since last year.
Yeah. Hey,
Or
watch
last winter.
this. Watch this.
Excuse me.
Man, I can smell it from here.
Man.
Oh man.
Oh,
Find
Mikey.
a pause button.
He reminds me of one of those little Keebler elves that got rejected from the tree.
Yeah, that's a good one.
No more cookie making for you.
Just keep on eating. It's all good fun. It's all good fun.
Yep.
Yeah. But sometimes you get a Vulcan that goes nuts.
I couldn't figure that. Oh my god.
There we go. All right.
Even I make fun of my own self. So he can't say I didn't make fun of my own self.
Yep.
That day I was recording and I don't know. I just went goofy there for 2 minutes. And I found the sound effects that fit nicely. I'm like, hey, that's a damn blooper. That worked.
The bloopers.
A blooper.
Yeah, I don't save any bloopers.
I noticed that. Bloopers are good, bro. They're good to have. Yeah, it hurts when you pull your damn ears off.
Man.
Damn, that hurts like hell. And sometimes you really gotta. Just the way it is.
Yep.
Yep. Then you get this other Vulcan from USS Krytech.
Got a Vulcan going crazy over here because I ain't looking at the camera. All right, let's start your video.
First officer, science officer.
So the Revenge needs a captain, huh? It needs 2 captains.
Well, I tried to get Matt to sit in the helm. He took the helm for a temporary duty. About it. Yeah, USS Revenge. It's a ship you don't want to wreck with.
Yeah. Something to think about.
Something to think about. All you gotta do is watch the videos and it's all there.
Yep.
Yep. Someday when we get a response, we'll show it up here, the response.
Yeah, I mean, you've been talking about the Revenge for a while. So,
well,
and it's kind of hasn't had
right
any
now.
action yet. So,
yeah, well, as I said, we had a temporary captain. Then he got transferred to the XNR planet as a security chief. As far as we know, he's still there.
well, he arrested one of the villains, the metal mask looking dude.
Yeah.
The mechanic.
As far as I know, he's still in jail, but remember, he is a mechanic. He might know how to build things to get the hell out of there.
That's true. He might be able to fabricate something to get out, or the other villains might rescue him.
All depends.
We'll have to see what happens. The other villains are pretty smart. You got that crazy looking villain, the white mask villain.
Yeah.
There's a couple white mask villains.
Well, don't forget about Vulcan Ambassador Jappo. He didn't take the Coronar, so he's looking for people to help him out.
That's right. He's kind of turning to the dark side.
Yeah, and you have no idea who's going to be helping him.
Well, he's pretty powerful too. So if he goes to the villain side, he's got a lot of push and pull with a lot of stuff. So he could be dangerous.
It could be.
Yep.
We'll just have to wait and see what happens down the road.
Oh yeah.
No. Will Breach 2 be done in time to be launched at the end of next month, or is it going to be delayed? We don't know.
Should be. Shouldn't be no problem.
Well, I found videos that was made over a year ago.
Wow.
You got a bearded admiral and a shaved admiral. That didn't sound good.
Man, oh man. Well, as long as the beard's on the face, that's all that matters, right?
Yeah, it is. But they both say different things too, so I don't know. We might use some of that and have the other have the shaved admiral finish it off. We don't know that, or it could be an investigation that something else came up. We don't know yet.
Right.
The wheels are turning. That's about it. I was hoping to get some of the stuff done this weekend since I'm off, but I got to work on lawnmowers. I'm thinking about changing my switch watch in the truck because the switch watch that one's getting old.
Right. Yeah, I need to sharpen blades and all my stuff too.
Yeah, I got to find out why Pro Z160 is sitting there and go, it's getting spluttering more than what it did before.
Might be that fuel module starting to go out.
I
It
know.
might be. It's possible.
If that's the case, I'll park it because I can't afford it.
Yeah. Well, your injectors are clean. You've ran enough cleaner through it. Your injector should be squeaky clean. So
Yeah, I know.
that's what I'm thinking. It might be. You might be either getting bad spark, cylinder head going out, fuel module. Could be a few different things. It's hard to tell.
Well, we put new program.
Yeah.
We put brand new
that should be all right.
plugs in. Got those in there, and seemed like it's doing all right.
Plugs will be all right. Yeah, those are new.
But the coils, getting near 2,000 hours.
Yeah.
Coils do go out.
It could be a couple things.
My father's lawnmower has under 300 hours, and one coil was out. So we replaced both of them on that machine.
Yep, always replace in pairs. Always. Because if one goes out, the other isn't far behind. It's like a light bulb. Change it. If a tail light goes out, change them both. Always change in pairs. And then the one
sometimes
it is a spare.
But sometimes you change out like a cable. You change a cable out, and the second cable like brand new, so you don't change it out.
Yeah, well, that's a little bit different. Yeah, but electronic stuff like that always replace in pairs.
I mean, one cable is rubbing, the other cable's not even touching anything.
Well, it's like a throttle cable versus a choke cable. That throttle cable is going to get used way more than a choke cable. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of heck when you got your steering wheel here and you're mowing your lawn and the steering wheel spins in circles. Like, what the hell?
Oh, my God.
And all of a sudden your power goes zero.
Not good.
Scotty, where you at? Not here, sir.
Man.
No. Where's Robert when you need him?
I don't know where Mr. Robert is.
I went over to the Extreme and I'm over there. I put the link in and everything, and only one person checked out on that one, and nobody checked out that one. Evidently, everybody must be still be sleeping.
Yeah, maybe. I gotta mow my grass here too. Might do that tomorrow.
I'm gonna let mine go to next week.
Yeah. Mine's about 5 inches tall.
Yeah.
Honestly, it looks like it grew overnight since the temperatures cooled down and we actually got a little rain.
Yep.
Plants are looking great. Don't have to water them today. I got the melon plants over here. Got the peppers in the back.
Yep.
They're all doing good.
I'm gonna check the weather, see what the weather's like, because I gotta do some hedge trimming at my place. I'm gonna be after lunch. I'll be going outside and doing a little stuff.
I gotta trim the bushes out front too. I'll wait probably till next month.
And we still got rain. Yeah, we still got possibility of rain coming up. Yep.
But honestly, this weather is compared to the past couple days. This is great out here today.
75 here.
Yeah, see, it's no problem here today. It's
Nice
been
and
terrible
cool.
the past week. God, it's been terrible. This
Nice
heat,
and cool today.
yeah, it's like room temperature outside almost.
It was 90 degrees yesterday. Plus.
God, well, I was talking to you yesterday. It was like 105, 106. Like, oh my God, it's just dying out there.
Yeah, we got inbound showers, so might not be going outside.
I'm glad we got some rain though, because we needed it so bad. Everything was dry and crispy. I was cutting the church yesterday, and the grass is like white. It's just so dead. It's like white.
Yeah, I got a big hedge trimming job to do. One last time, I think. Not the one that sells me money.
About to say you got to get paid for that one still. That's crazy. I'm thinking, like you said, that neighbor might have something to do with that. I feel like it.
I put in the invoice that no other hedge trimming will be provided until balance is paid.
Yeah. It's not even like it's that much money either. It's like, come on.
It's only $20.
That's not even the cost of lunch.
I know. Oh, it is.
Well, you know what I mean? In current times, that's barely the cost of lunch. That's 2 coffees for 2 people. So.
Well, when you go to Arby's around here, it's about $15.
Yeah.
So that's for one person.
Yeah.
That'd be a nice lunch.
Yep.
It's too dirty. It's too wet. Ew.
You're being invaded.
Yep. Man, oh man.
Man,
But the weather's so much nicer today than it has been. It's a little sticky out here, but it's not terrible.
Well, you got cool temps and you feel a hell of a lot better.
I feel like this way. I feel like 30-40% better. So it's better than yesterday and better than the day before. So
yeah,
the day before was awful. Oh my God.
It sounded like you was dying yesterday.
I was, because it was so hot. I felt like my head was gonna explode and just
yeah,
terrible.
Look at dirty water.
And Jeff B says your mic is being a robot, Jim. I think I might be on Jeff's side.
No, you're coming through clear to me, Jim.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, crystal clear on my end.
I have no idea. This is a brand new camera, so that's what we're on. It was doing good there for a while.
Yeah.
And Ellen's Lawn Care. Good morning, he says. I sent you a link and everything. If you want to pop up. Getting a little feedback.
Oh, there's the comments. Yeah, Alan's, what's up? Good morning.
Yeah. I sent him a link and everything.
There we go. Yeah, it's a little bit different on mobile.
Yeah, mobile is different.
Got to hit the little icons at the bottom. It's pretty simple.
Yeah.
It used to not be optimized for mobile on StreamYard like 3-4 years ago. It used to be an absolute nightmare. Now everything is nice right at the bottom. You can just navigate it way easier now. So
it's like when I went over to LGG's place the other day. Damn StreamYard. I was on my cell phone. Put the damn microphone on speaker instead of Bluetooth headset.
Oh God!
All I heard is a bunch of sounds.
Yep.
So I check before I go over there.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Echo cancellation is on. Reduce mic background noise is on. Should be fine.
Yeah, I got all that stuff activated on mine.
Yeah. It's just a little bit of feedback. That's probably coming from a cell phone.
Well, yeah, it's probably coming off of mine because the speaker and the mic are right next to each other
Yep,
and facing
yep,
down on the
yep,
table. So if I
yep.
were to turn echo cancellation off, it'd be awful.
Yeah,
I
I
don't have
wouldn't
no
worry about
headset
it.
on.
Alan says, I got a few minutes. I got chores to do.
Yep,
Oh,
I got trees to
man.
cut here in about, I don't know, an hour and 15.
Alan said, just wanted to see you are alive and kicking. I'm kicking all right.
Tell you what, I've been begging for death the past couple days. Jeez.
I'm kicking better than Drew.
Ooh, there's a hummingbird by the field. Oh, look at that.
I can't. You didn't move the camera.
Yeah, I know. I would be too blurry anyways. Yeah, little hummingbird there. There he goes. Yep.
Engineering the bridge, widening view. Unable, Captain.
Might be able to.
You don't have to. That's good. Every time I told you I was doing a morning show, you're always busy. And I'm like, what you said you'd be up. Well, you finally got up here, so thank you.
Taking it easy today.
Yep.
Well, at least in the morning here.
Yeah. And Alan says, I've been sick since coming home from Texas.
Oh, God, I've been sick the past 3 days, too, dude. It hasn't been sick with the C word, but thank God. All that crap came up negative, so.
I'm healthy so far.
Yeah. Problem is you got kids that go to school and it's a breeding ground for every virus known to man, so then they bring it home.
Yeah.
And
Alan
then,
said, at least I'm caught up with all my yards. And me
there
too.
you go. I got 2 left to finish out this week, and I'm gonna do them tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Freaking hot this week. Yeah, I got 2 to do.
Did you get the church done?
Yeah, yesterday. I was on the phone with you. It was miserable too. It was awful.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Well, as long as you got the church done and you got your prayings done out there, you're in good shape.
That's right. Yep.
That's probably why that you're feeling better.
Invoice them.
Yeah, all mine are done.
Yeah. Church had to get done because they're contracted.
I found me a hand hatchet and I put it next to the printer. I said, if you keep cracking up, you're going to get busted. It's working better.
There you go. Threaten it with violence.
Yeah, I might have to buy another printer. I'll take that printer, put it in here because this computer operates better with this one than those other 2 in the office. It's crazy. Right. So I don't know. So I'm kind of wondering what kind of chores Alan is doing. Jeff B says,
careful, buddy.
My relative I live with has coof. Oh, he got the koopy, huh? Only a matter of time that I catch it.
Oh no. Sickness is going around. I'll tell you what. I don't know what it is. It's going around, I guess. It is what it is.
Only kids I got is the 4-legged type, and they don't get sick.
Yeah, you ain't got to worry about them. That'd be all right.
Unless we get company and got kids like, shields up, stay out.
Yeah, bubble up.
Bubble up, yeah.
So. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this tree work today because it's gonna be working with Elmer and the Looney Tunes today.
Uh-oh.
And he's gonna be sending those mentally handicapped people, which there's nothing wrong with them, but mentally handicapped people have no business climbing up into trees with chainsaws, with no ropes, no safety gears, no fall arrest systems or anything. They have no business being in it. They have no business holding a chainsaw.
Oh, shit.
And I'm going to witness some of the most scary stuff I'm probably ever going to see in my life today. Yeah. And the fact that he said, we're going to need some qualified assistance for this, and he called me, it means they probably should have called a tree service and subcontracted the job out, honestly. And he's like, "You're welcome to climb if you want." I'm like, "I ain't climbing. You can't afford me to climb, dude. I'm gonna take all the money from your job if I get up in that tree with spurs and stuff, because I do it the right way, and the right way is expensive."
Damn it, man.
It is. Well, you're looking at a good quality set of spurs,
Yep.
or picks, or whatever, gaffs, whatever you want to call them. I think my set was like $280.
Oh, okay.
A climbing harness was over $300, which is a Weaver. It's a Weaver leather, super comfortable saddle. That's over $300, so that's $500 in gear there. Then we're going to talk another $500-$600 in ropes, and that's not including your $40-$50 carabiners. You know, that stuff's expensive. That's why tree services cost so much money, because the gear is expensive, and that's aside from the fact they show up with $750,000 of equipment. You know, it's like, shit.
Oh,
But it's gonna be a freaking wild ride today. I'm gonna witness stuff today. Honestly, I should bring the GoPro and videotape some of this crap.
Yeah, you should.
Just be like, oh my God.
No.
But here's in all serious, real talk, like for real, he's gonna send some of these kids up there, literally kids. We're talking like teenagers into early 20s up there. They don't have a clue what they're doing, and one of these kids is gonna fall out of a tree.
Yep.
Or get a serious injury with a chainsaw up in a tree, or fall or kill themselves. And he ain't got workman's comp on none of these kids or nothing. And someone's going to get hurt or die. And he's going to be spending the rest of his days in jail, or he's going to get sued out of existence. It's like, dude, this isn't worth it, man.
No, it's not.
It's like, quit taking on work when you are not qualified or licensed to do it. It's like, I'm not a licensed tree service person. I'm not a licensed arborist. I'm not part of the IAA, Illinois Arborist Association. I'd like to be, but it's extremely expensive. But I have a lot of common sense with tree work. I've done enough of it. I know when I can and can't do something. I know when something looks scary, and you really do need to have a specialist to step in to take over. These guys accept anything and everything, and they put people's lives at risk, and it's holy crap. So I don't know. It's going to be I'm going to show up, and like every 5 minutes, it's just going to be it's going to be one of those situations.
Well, Jeff B says put 911 on a speed dial.
Yeah, for real. God, someone's going to. At least if I show up, at least I got a trauma kit in my saw bag, sweat clot and stuff like that, but still. Trauma bag don't do nothing if you fall 30 feet out of a tree and break your back.
Yeah.
How do you explain that to a doctor? It's like, where's his harness? Where's his ropes? It's like, oh, you ain't got none of that, man.
What harness? What rope?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, well, aren't you supposed to wear that? Wear what?
Yeah, you are supposed to wear that.
Yeah.
So you prevent yourself from falling. You should have double tie-in points.
Yep.
Oh, well, I don't know. I'm going to be doing a lot of groundwork today. Like I said, I'm just an accessory to the job. It ain't my job site. It's theirs. I'm just going to be feeding stuff into the wood chipper, and that's it.
Yep.
Oh, they rescheduled the tree job for Tuesday morning. Well, way to go. Oh, man.
Well, they fracked up, didn't they?
Rescheduled for Tuesday morning. Well, guess what? I'm working Tuesday morning, so there goes your assistance from me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well.
Alan says, okay, you guys have a great Labor Day weekend and stay safe. Thumbs up.
Rescheduled for Tuesday. Come on, you guys. You got good weather. Full day today. Come on.
Well, you can mow your lawn today, then.
Oh, they're renting a lift.
Yeah. Jeff B says, tape it.
Oh, I will. I'll get the GoPro out and I'll set it up discreetly.
Videotape it for a...
It's like if it's too wet for it ain't too wet for the lift. Just go get some sheets of plywood, rip them up real quick, stack them too high. That way you got enough ground pressure, then you'll be all right.
No.
That's all you got to do.
Well, they figure they get a lift instead of having people climb and falling down and kill themselves.
But it doesn't make any sense because this tree they're removing is right next to the road on a dead-end street. So put the lift on the concrete, and you're right there by the tree. If it's a 50-foot lift, you can reach every aspect of it, right? Oh, my God. See what I mean? I'm not even there and the stupidity has started. Oh, my God. Ugh.
It's like being on a different fan film, huh?
That's why
I had to say that.
That's why I call this group the Looney Tunes.
Looney Tunes.
Yeah, Elmer Fudd and the Looney Tunes.
Oh man.
Oh
Am I
well,
gonna get
guess I
trouble
got the
for
day
this?
free then. That's perfect. That's perfect.
Well,
Works
you
for me.
said Looney Tunes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it needs to be him and all those people from the Looney Bin in there. Like I said,
That's all, folks.
I got nothing against mentally disabled people, and I do believe that they need to be in the workforce.
Yeah.
But it needs to be the right workforce, and people that are mentally challenged or have disabilities like that don't need to have chainsaws up in trees.
No
Okay.
kidding.
There's a place in the workforce for people like that, and it's not with chainsaws and trees. Too many professionals, skilled professionals die every year that are experts at what they do in tree work, let alone putting people up there that don't know red from blue.
Right.
You know?
Well, it's the same thing being a farmer. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Damn it, man.
I don't know. It's just some people they don't have a fear of the job until they get bitten by the job. You know, they get hurt really bad. When they get bit by the job, that's it. And you can ask any professional tree service out there, the lead guy that owns a company has taken a fall or has been busted up or has had a critical injury at some point in his career. You can ask any professional tree service. They have tasted the poison of their work, and they just happen to live to tell about it. So it's dangerous. I almost died on a tree job. I had a big oak tree because I misjudged where the weight was at. Lesson learned.
Yeah.
And that sucker went right over my shoulder, and if I didn't react fast enough, I would have been smashed. Talking big wood. Talking 30 plus inches on the stump. And that was 2 years ago in January. I was clearing a lot, and I misjudged the weight, and there was too much weight on the back end, and I was trying to get it to go the opposite direction, and it went right over my shoulder. And if I wouldn't have been paying attention, that would have been it.
Yep.
That would have been it. That would have been a not compatible with life situation. So,
right.
Lesson learned. So, anything can happen. Trees are unpredictable. Extremely dangerous. But, all right, my rant's over, so I didn't mean to take over there, but it's just there's certain amounts of stupidity that just really gets to me. So, Lord.
Yep.
Let me see. Let me get my camera. Let's flip.
Oh,
wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see.
He's a flippy.
How can I? Oh, let me look at the chat here. I think I might be getting some comments in the chat.
Just the ones I showed earlier.
911 speed out. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
There we go.
You got to get your glasses on to see those on the damn cell phone.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Let's see. Settings. Let's go to camera. I think I got.
You want me to beam you a pair of glasses over?
Oh, there we go. I can flip my cameras. Ah, there we go. Cool. Let's see. Let's see if my internet's good enough. I'll show you my melon plants.
He's going to show his melons? Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. Why is it one? Hold on. Is it showing full screen or is it just one little thin bar?
You are, well, if you got your phone up and down, if you turn it landscape, it might flip. There you go.
Oh, okay. There we go. All right.
There we go.
Melons. I got to prune some of this dead stuff off later. But yeah, here's
wow. There you go.
Got some melon plants growing. There's a few of them on there.
That's good.
Some more over here. This one.
He's got zip ties on it.
Yeah, I got them. I got the vines zip tied up so they stay up. I got this one tied with some paracord. Hold the weight so it doesn't rip off the vine.
You put a lot of zip ties on that. Are those tight or just loose?
That way the vines. I got to make sure my internet isn't going to crap out. I'll show you the pepper plants over here. I got eggplant.
He's doing a robot dance already. No, think we lost him.
I'm getting too far away from.
There he is. You need to put a cord in the door to stay contact.
Yeah, I know. Crap. Okay, well, I'm not going to make it out to the pepper plants. That's too far
Yeah,
away. But the
all
melons
right.
are doing good. Melons are good. Couple down there. Yeah. So hopefully
you got one ripe
by the end of
one
October they'll
almost ripe.
survive long enough.
Yep.
Yeah, that one turning yellow, it's in its final color stage. It'll continue to get bigger. So
There you go.
of course the porticool back here. So yeah. The sunflowers, sunflowers didn't make out so good. They're a sad looking story there. So they're toast. Yeah. But
well, the person that raised sunflowers up the road then about the same way. This weather, I mean, you have to water those suckers every day.
Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Since we had that little dry spell.
All right.
Facto don't know if he wants widescreen or small screen.
Yeah, I know.
He don't always come or going.
I think I fell on my head again. I feel like it.
Oh no! If you fell on your head, did you bounce? Damn it, man! Where in the hell is Matt when you need him?
I know, right? Where is he? I'd give him a call later.
Expensive little thing. Hey, Booger! Good morning, he says. Hey, Booger, what's up? I haven't seen you around for a while. I've seen you on other channels, but I've seen you bouncing around. It's good to see you, man. Good to see you. Hit that thumbs up. I hope you're not mad at me because Sci-Fi Danny Boy says that I was picking on you because I go Booger. But I'm not the only one. Even Scotty R37 wants to do the same thing. But he wants to put a little short video up every time you come up. You got Johnny Fever going Booger. So hopefully you're not mad at me for doing that. Because I think I asked you before and you said, go ahead. No big deal. But out of the blue, I mean, yeah, Danny Boy's over like, well, he's picking on Booger. No, I'm not. Good to hear. Already gave you a thumbs up. Cool. Thank you, buddy. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yep. That's good. We got Fecto over here. He's showing his plants and all kinds of stuff over there. Talking about tree safety, all kinds of good stuff. And he says, nope, not offended or mad or what was been a 35-year nickname. There you go. Hey, are you going to try out for a Klingon? Because you said that you dress up as a Klingon. I need a Klingon that's going to be coming up this winter. We're doing a fan film called Encounter at the Neutral Zone, and we need some Klingons. Would you be willing to do that? Got a finger in the way.
Yep. Here, I should be close enough. Go wood chipper.
Oh, that's
34 horses.
34 horse trailer. I thought, like I said before, I thought that sucker would be a self feeder instead of pushing feeder.
Yeah, well, if the sharper the knives, the sharper you got the chipper knives, it will pull it in itself, but they have to be super sharp. If they start to dull, it won't pull the wood in on its own. You got to kind of push it. But luckily, I can sharpen these chipper blades because I have the equipment to do so.
And Booger says, sure. He might act as a Klingon for us at Encounter to Neutral Zone.
There we go.
And we got Kaylee Boo says, hello. What's up? Good morning, y'all. Good morning to you too. Thank you for popping in.
Good morning.
And a big like. Cool. Thank you very much for the big like. Appreciate it.
Ugh.
I haven't had to be in character for a while, but I can let my inner Klingon loose again.
Good, because we're
We're going to need a
intense,
mean Klingon, so you might be able to do that.
well, there's some very intense Klingon sections for Encounter at the Neutral Zone, so they play a very important part in that film.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you want to be a Klingon, you're going to have plenty of screen time and all that stuff, because there's going to be some. They play a very adequate primary role in that film. So.
Well, he says he does dress up as a Klingon and go to Star Trek conventions and that. So I did learn that through him through Mikey Sue 4.
Yeah.
The guy that blocked me. For whatever reason, we have no idea.
Oh, well.
Oh, well. Enough said about that. It'd be nice to get a second Klingon, too, because I do have a picture of 2 Klingon ships, or I wish I can get them to move or something, but I'm getting pretty good at just taking a still picture and zoom in on them.
Man, oh man.
Matter of fact, in Breach 2, such a thing as a Romulan ship and it's decloaking. I got that in Breach 2 video coming up. That's fascinating. El Fecto went black.
I know, I'm still here. I got to reply back to a couple messages.
Yeah. I wish I had that. I wish I had that little segment of that Romulan ship appearing, but I don't. And Booger says, back before I was called a cosplay, we used to wire our character to conventions. Okay. And he says, I might be able to get another Klingon for you as well. There you go. More the merrier.
Oh, yeah.
And if we get a regular Klingon in there, we might have some more stuff popping up down the road, too. Always need more and more characters. Always need more actors.
Always. Can never have enough. There's always a spot to fill for an actor. Always. Always, always. You'll never run out of room for actors. You could have 20 people in one film if you want. That's how versatile it is. There's something for everybody in all the films on this channel.
Oh, yeah.
Put it that way. Oh, the trees in the backyard.
Uh-oh. Trees in the backyard, and that's more fun. A lot more fun.
Yeah.
So much fun, you might not want to do it.
That was the one in the front by the street, but no, it's going to be... Swing by and take a look. I need your help on this one. Oh, well, tell you what. Depends on my workload on Tuesday.
Yeah, if you don't change schedules, you don't have any problems. When you change schedules, you're screwed.
Well, yeah, you're at the mercy of my schedule then if you need me, because
yeah,
it depends on how much he wants to pay me, though, because I can make exceptions depending on that payout.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way. You ever heard the term money talks, bull walks?
Money talks and bullshit walks. You're right.
Right. Oh, well, I bleeped it out myself, but...
Yeah, you can cuss on here.
We're all adults here, so...
Hey,
true, though.
Check out this Captain Romulan.
All right, what? Oh, God.
I'm Captain Pickle of the bird of prey Moose Jow.
Moose Jow.
I'm in dire need of information from the Ferengi trader and he's supposed to be getting to me soon. I hope he's getting that information, because if he doesn't, there's gonna be a heck to pay. And you don't want to know how Romulans do with their prisoners. Be aware, Fringy Trader. Get that information soon.
Man, oh man, that guy's scored
Yeah,
it.
I viewed that several times. I'm going, I got an idea. So my idea, since it's going to be raining outside, it might come true. I just need to get a little short thing of the Fringy Trader, and he ain't going to say too much. He's going to be like stiff on camera, but he's going to say a few things that no one's going to think they'll ever hear before.
Wow.
Yeah. And Booger says, I was in an issue of TV Guide doing Klingon. Hey, I didn't know that. Do you still have a copy of
There
that?
you go. Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Issue of TV Guide. God, that goes way back, doesn't it?
Ah,
That goes back a while. Early 2000s.
isn't that a
Dang.
Riemann? Riemann, Romulan. No, he's he's a full-fledged Romulan. He came from the 2009.
He's a pea blood.
So he's a Romulan. Who knows? They all look the same. But a Riemann has more of a pointed ears, I think. I do have a copy. Cool. That'd be interesting to see.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. On TV Guide. Damn. He's a star.
Yeah, TV Guide. I remember TV Guide back in the day used to be a big deal.
It was. Yeah.
That wasn't a small publication there. That's pretty good size.
Yeah.
So, heck yeah.
Yeah. That's great. Well, we might get a Klingon or two, and we'll have to get them over there at have to get them on Facebook there. So Booger, if you look in my description down there on Facebook down there, go ahead and send me a Facebook a friend thing, and we'll put you in a private chat, and we'll talk about you being a Klingon. You see one pointed ear evil, you see them. Yeah, you should see me doing can you think now? I just went, no brain is go.
Let's see.
Uh-oh. We got somebody else in a transporter buffer. Then transporter buffer is smoking. Stand by.
Hi, you're being transported. Stand by.
It's the lawnmower guy. What's up, Robert?
Not much.
Not much, huh?
No.
Got Robert up here, Fecto.
What's up, Robert?
Yeah. Think though.
It's been a minute, brother. What's up?
Not much. I thought of a speaker design effect though that you would love to build. You ever heard of a Leslie speaker system?
Oh yeah, the old Leslie's, yeah.
Yeah. Instead of doing it the way they do it for home audio.
Yeah. Hi-fi stuff, yeah.
Yeah. How was it? Yeah, Richard Wright used one on that song Echoes.
Yep.
They couldn't. They're like, why don't you just build one? They already were being made, but it's like build one because having an organ, they didn't want to use them. Like, nah, the guy said, nah, I don't like my organs to be played as is, but them Leslie speakers. And there was a video. This guy had two different styles. One with just the woofer, and then one with the woofer and the tweeter.
Right.
And they showed how that operated. I'm like, yeah, that would make great stereo speakers.
Oh, it would. Yeah, the 2-way and 3-way hi-fi systems are super clear, razor sharp clarity. It sounds so good.
Now, I said, I thought about it, said, yeah, I'd like to have a set of leather speakers built for home audio to see what
Yeah.
it sounds like. Have the two drums rotating because you
Oh yeah,
control.
it'd be so clear, so razor sharp and clear. It'd be as if you're seeing them live.
Now,
Just stupid clarity. I love super clear speakers. That's like my home theater speakers I built. They're Bill Fitzmaurice design too, and the clarity is just insane off of them. It is just
now,
wicked clarity.
now,
So
now, yeah, I knew a guy at school. We went to this guy's house to get these speakers, and they were taller than me, and they had two 18-inch woofers in them, and the tweeters and mid ranges back on Radio Shack was selling speakers individually.
yep,
Good God,
yep, that's your 3-way designs. Yeah, so you got your 218s for your low end. Then you probably had
yep,
1 or 2 mid-range drivers, maybe 3, and then you had your
yep,
tweeters. Yep, and
yeah,
the tweeters are always up top because you want the tweeters as close to the listening ear as possible.
Yeah.
So like when I designed my home theater for like my center channel and stuff,
yeah,
I had to think about how I wanted to place the tweeters on the cabinet above or below the woofers. So I put them above because as you're sitting on the couch and where it's mounted, those tweeters are basically at face height, and that's where you want your tweeters. This is where a
yeah,
lot of car audio guys get stuff wrong. They'll put coaxial speakers in their doors,
Yeah.
and it makes no sense because all those high frequencies are shooting down at your knees, and
yep,
it doesn't really do anything. So
Yeah.
you should just keep the tweeters up as close to face level as possible, the listening position as possible. That's where you want the tweeters to be.
yeah.
So
Now these speakers, they were taller than me. It took the guy made them out of 3/4 inch plywood.
I bet those are so heavy.
Yeah,
18-inch drivers and 3/4 inch. Jeez.
yeah, they were taller than me, and
Yeah.
it's about the size of a regular refrigerator. I'm like, God, boy, it took every.
Probably weighed
And,
about as much as a refrigerator too.
and the thing was
Heavy.
finding the proper amp to drive them.
Yep. You'd have lots of power for those. Yeah. See,
Yeah,
I build all the stuff I build is 1/2 inch ply, and
yeah,
you just increase the strength of the 1/2 inch ply by just putting appropriate bracing inside the cabinet. That's all you got to do.
yeah.
Well, we got
And
Booger saying that he's not on Facebook. Hey, are you on Twitter, Twat, or Discord? I'm on both of those as well.
yeah. But like I said, I think they even tried to. Yeah, they did. I forgot. No, I don't think I forgot how they tune ported on my. But I said we moved them to the other guy's house, and then somebody bought an Archeo amp.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing was back then I didn't know it, but when I redid a sound system, I went and got a PV professional stereo amp with them
Yep.
PV speakers I had and stuff.
Yeah. PV's still making stuff. PV's a good brand.
Yeah,
They were really big back in the day. They were one of the leaders.
yeah,
Good stuff. They still make a lot of good speakers.
yeah,
You can still buy good PV speakers. Mackie
yeah,
kind of took over when it comes to between PV and Mackie. Mackie kind of took the lead over them. But now, if
yeah,
you're building speakers, homemade stuff, you can buy PV speakers all over the place, and they're good quality.
Yeah.
yeah. What it that said, when I first got the system, the guy sold me a Carver holophonic
Yeah,
preamp.
Carver stuff. Yeah, that stuff's expensive. Carver's
Yep.
expensive now. You try to find Carver stuff, even used, people want an arm and a leg for it. Like, good lord.
And
I
then
remember old Carver stuff. Oh yeah.
he had the Carver thing of just straight up FM tuner.
Yep.
They had a little Carver Cube power amp, but somebody didn't unplug it and bolt the lightning hit it. I'm like, man,
Jeez.
yeah. But I said I had the PV 2-way speakers like you use at a concert and stuff like that. I kept experimenting with it, but I'm like, yeah, it's like, but that preamp, I tried everywhere to get Pawn Stars to buy it, and they wouldn't touch it. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
man, yeah, well, whatever.
Well,
Yeah.
then again, too, once you get a good set of speakers built, then you can get real technical with it. You do room correction, EQ, and all that stuff, and really dial them into the room that you're in and stuff. That's,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
that gets
Well,
into some expensive gear to do all that stuff.
and then I had a little PV, what do you call that darn thing? Where you plugged all your stuff in, but mine used 12 volts.
So a receiver?
Nah, it was the mixing board. Yeah, it was a little
Gotcha.
small. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
so it's like one of those 700-watt mixer board things. You can plug into a whole bunch of stuff into the back of them or whatever, and you have your
now.
outputs and stuff like that. Yeah,
Now I'm on
a lot
one
of live
time.
bands use that crap.
Yeah, I'm on one time. I'm like, I need a microphone. Well, I said, let's try this. So I plugged a set of headphones into the mic,
Yeah.
and I was putting the headphone to my mouth. I'm like,
Yep.
oh,
You can do it. I've done it before in a pinch. When I've had to say stuff over loudspeakers, yep, you could definitely put your headphones into the mic and you can speak through them. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, the one thing I wish I had done was had a PV subwoofer and a good bass mic. I like to see I would love to see what my voice did through that. I'm like, good.
Oh, yeah.
God, that would have rattled the dog out of the room. It's like that Calypso subwoofer I had that time on a $10,000 system. That's all you heard. You didn't hear nothing else. I'm like, good God. And it was dual woofer.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, good God, the bass on that thing. I'm like, damn. I ain't got time for this mess. I mean, I walked outside and I walked up the street and I could still hear it. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And Booger says, I think I have Discord account I haven't used in years, and I posted my Discord account information, Commodore Productions, Commodore, it's all there.
Yeah.
You might have to split it up or something. I don't know. I copied it and posted it.
Oh, how's that wood chipper doing, Victo?
Doing pretty good. It's already paid for itself.
Yeah.
So, thing's been a lifesaver. It saved my back. Oh my God. I got sick of loading a trailer up once on a job site and have to unload it to dump it and this and that. Like, oh God. Now I can fit the same amount of material in the bed of my truck in the form of chips, which is nice.
Yeah.
Now Robert, you should be on the phone with me and Matt, and he's over there chipping away. You hear
yeah, it's loud.
That's all you hear.
Yeah.
That's one thing the LVEX doesn't defeat, that and tremors.
I know. But it does. But it does take the mower sound out. But
yeah, lawnmowers get real.
Yep.
But,
yeah. Oh yeah, I seen a video the other day of the new Echo SRM 410X weed eater. I'm like, good God! I looked up the price. It's $600 for that thing.
Yeah.
Oh man,
stick equipment ain't cheap. Steel went up like $50-$75 on everything too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now to get a basic trimmer, you're looking at $400. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. I know. That's what I was saying. If I was going to get a new trimmer next year, that's going to take me all summer to pay it off.
Oh yeah, and I watched this guy on Garage. It's called Garage Gear. He lives in New York. He went to Lowe's, and they had more battery power lawnmowers than they did gas. I'm like, New York State.
Yeah, right.
New York State trying to, like, you imagine if everybody went total electric.
People would be going broke and companies going out of business. That's what would be happening.
Yep.
And plus, you imagine the power grid. Everybody had all these battery chargers and stuff. Like, yeah.
Right.
Yep.
It's just like to run them things.
Yep. It's just like that time in Chicago. All these car charging stations.
Out
there. Yeah, out there in the cold. Yeah, them batteries wasn't doing it. They like, nope, it's too cold.
Oh,
Nope.
the battery shit the bed in the cold.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep. And
hey,
then
I do have battery operator blowers, and I use them now and then. I do have battery operator trimmers.
now,
I don't use them anymore because I don't need them. So I have an Echo trimmer. It's really close to a commercial with an edger. When I find the box for it out in the shop, it's going to go for sale. I'm keeping the batteries because I need the batteries for the hedge trimmers. And that I had 6 batteries, and three went down in 2 years. So
yeah.
yeah,
Nah, when I finally broke down, I knew I needed an impact gun, so I went to Lowe's and I looked at the Cobalt 24 volt.
yeah.
Yeah. Then I had to buy a set of uh impact sockets, so I went to Walmart. I'm like, good God, boy, like, but that impact, it saves my butt. The battery power ratchet, the battery power right angle drill stuff. Nah, I said without that impact, there have been days like, oh, you're gonna have to put a regular ratchet on whatever. And then sometimes I have to take a cheetah ball, get the piece broke. The nut, like on them spindles on that GT. It's like, ah, man, okay,
Yeah, there's Beast.
mm,
That puppy's
yeah,
got to go to the fire department. Black and white.
Yeah, she's primarily German short hair.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, Victor, I've been working on them. I finally got the charging system on the GT doing right. I had to clean the terminals on the rectifier.
There you go.
I put dielectric grease on it. I ordered a new clutch, and I had to call the
Clutch, there you
company
go.
up. Now I ordered the Extreme Power Equipment clutch,
There you go.
and I called the company up. And I said, "What is the run time to break it in?" I said, "Guy said run it at full throttle for 5 minutes." So I got
Yep.
on my phone,
Easy.
and I said, I had to make sure that and now putting that on, laying up under that GT and trying to hold that thing up and get the keyway key and the shaft key hole lined up. I'm like, yeah, boy, come on, get this thing up here, get it bolted on.
Yep.
But
I tell you what, Robert, when you get that bolted on and run it, it has a racing bearing in that sucker. You never ever will have to change that clutch again.
nope. Oh
That,
yeah, and yeah, what was it? Oh yeah, the Warner clutch that was on the GT.
mm,
I found out it does have adjustments
yeah.
because it was not engaged. And I pulled it off and I looked at it. I'm like, yeah, I didn't have. Oh, I had field gauges at the time, but the owner's manual said to set them at 12 thousandths of an inch. But I'm like, oh, I
Oh,
said, it's
Hey,
innovative.
like,
what's up, Matt? What's up, buddy?
Howdy.
Good morning.
yeah.
Oh, Matt, what you think of those pictures? What'd you think of those pictures?
Look good.
Coming together.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I gotta give me that amp, get me an amp and do it. Whenever we get here, we'll hook it up and do a test.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
I'm gonna
That
get
was
the other
some,
one finished up today, and then I'm gonna do that. I'll
yeah.
play video clips.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing I thought about them Leslie speakers. I wonder what it sound like to play a guitar through one of them.
Oh yeah.
Isn't
Sounds
it?
amazing.
Yeah.
Just plug
Sounds
it
Oh,
real
in
rich and full and
and put your
clean.
headset on, and
Well,
yeah.
the thing is with those speakers, those particular speakers, you have to have at least you have to have an amplifier that will drive them.
told you.
You go in from a mixer, go into a mixer,
Yep.
to all your stuff, what you got, you can, from there to your power amplifier, and from there to your output to your speaker. And
Yep.
if you got everything set, you can run 700-800 watts very easily.
Mhm.
And for any venue, it's best to have a system that'll put out the power. You can't take a small amp and turn it up. You can take a big amp and turn it down.
That's right. That's the rule
And
of thumb. You can always turn a big system down, but you can't turn a small system up.
Wow.
exactly.
So
Yeah.
always have more than you need. Always. Plus, it
Oh,
sounds
yeah.
better because you don't have to drive them as hard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because the video that guy had of the two different size Leslie speakers, he had to have that special cord coming from the Hammond organ going into it. Well, I said the guy that made the Hammond organs, he didn't like them Leslie speakers. That guy was like, "Oh man, try these speakers out with your organs." He's like, "Nope, I like my organs to be played in church and classical music. I don't need all this rotating speaker crap." Like,
Yeah, until the Hammond became the icon of classic rock.
yep, yeah,
I
Yeah.
bet he flipped a switch on that, didn't he?
yeah. I said, "Oh yeah, was it that video Touch and Go by Emerson, Lake and
That's
Powell
right. Yep.
or
Yep.
the keyboard that one guy was playing?" I'm like, "Good God."
Oh yeah,
Man.
the synth stations and the keyboard stations back in the classic rock days. Oh my god, especially back in the '80s. Just
Yeah,
stupid keyboard setups. It's
yeah.
insane. Like Rick Wakeman, I think he was part of what band was Wakeman part of? He was keyboard. Trying to think of the name.
Well, since you're thinking about that, Booger says, weird. I lost the chat and had to exit and come back. Then YT brought me into the stream about 15 minutes ago in the past.
Yeah, Rick, wait.
Wow.
I would ask
It's
Alexa,
been
but
acting strange lately.
now let me see if Alexa knows that answer.
Rick
Because they
Wakeman.
probably they throw their stupid ads in there and
Yeah.
right in the middle of the stream and mess things up.
Yeah, someone yesterday was saying something that, Sci-Fi Danny Boy, since I'm over at X over there, I'm in a couple of chats. He said that that YouTube was acting strange late last night. So maybe it is.
Oh, they've been throwing a lot more ads out on people
Yeah.
too, forcing them.
Yeah.
They're-
Booger says, I remember those keyboards set up. Seems like they were in a key turtle
Castle turret. Yeah,
surrounded
it is.
by
It's crazy.
key.
Surrounded. They got 10,
Surrounded
15
by
boards
keyboard.
sometimes now, and they're just in a big horseshoe shape of all
Yeah.
these things. Sometimes it's all around 360.
Oh, those type.
Crazy.
There's a
Oh.
guy
You can sit
used
there
to
and
know.
go down.
Oh, yeah.
Bob Howell. Bob Howell played this big ass organ.
That's
This
interesting.
thing goes from like this all around
Yes.
like this.
Yeah.
You got 1, 2, 3 layers of keys on it.
You got your highs, mids, and lows.
And
you
also
gotta know where to.
you got foot pedals too.
You got 5
Yeah.
pedals for organs. I think it's 5, 4 or 5
Yeah.
for organs.
Oh
Man,
yeah,
he could play the guitar of that thing. He's passed away now. He's the one. He's the one that came out with a Howell microphones.
Oh wow.
yeah. Oh yeah. Rick Wakeman was part of the group. Yes, and a few
Yes,
other.
that's what it was. Yep. I knew it was on the tip of my tongue. The group, yes. Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And you talk about an organ that you have to be really in the knowledge and have permission to play is the organ at
Yeah.
Albert Hall where Gilmore did his concert.
Yep.
You got to you had to have permission to even touch that organ. That's like good.
Well, the classic pipe organs, there's only a few of them. There's there's more than a few, but I know University of Yale, they got a pipe organ in there. St. Louis City Museum, they got a pipe organ in there, and it's active. They play it once per hour. They play it. There's a few places with the big pipe organs. A lot of brass involved with that. They're heavy as hell.
Yeah, cool. Was it?
Sounds so amazing, though. Oh my god.
Yeah, was it?
Yeah. Oh, Booger says some pipe organs have a whole separate foot pedal keyboard.
They do. They got a lot of pedals on the big pipe organs.
Yep.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Bob Howell had one. He had a room He had to specially make that room around that pipe organ because there wasn't no way of getting in and out of that room.
No,
Yeah.
too big. They're
Built in,
huge.
the room. He's got a big old door there. If they ever got to get out, they have to go through that big old long door that push it back to pull it through, like a
Yeah.
barn door.
Now, imagine being the machinist that has to tune each one of those big brass pipes.
Oh my goodness!
That has to be exact.
You
Yep.
have to be.
I mean,
Yeah.
wicked precision machining.
Yeah.
It's insane. And the one at the St. Louis City Museum, it's like 2.5 stories tall. Some of them, the pipes. It's huge.
Yeah. Was it? Oh yeah, and was it? Oh, Herbie Hancock. He had that fancy synthesizer using that video rocket, all the different sounds. And I didn't know this, but they said Prince played a synthesizer on Stevie Nicks' song "Stand Back." I'm like, what?
Yep. That's back in
Yeah.
days where Kurzweil was one of the most popular stage boards available. That and the Moogs. Kurzweil
Yeah.
and Moog were the
Oh
two big
yeah.
brands back then.
Oh yeah, and that song "Leave It"
And
by
the
Yes.
Roland Juno series is also big too. And the
Yeah.
SH201s.
Oh, and that song "Leave It" by Yes.
Yep.
I didn't
Jeff, you
know.
at home today?
Do what?
Where are you at, Jeff? At home?
Yeah, I'm at home. I'm sitting out back.
Oh,
He's on
okay.
the pool.
Yeah, I'm sitting out
Oh,
back.
okay.
Booger said I got to see someone play the Wanamaker pipe organ at the Pennsylvania Macy's store. They only
Philadelphia,
played
yeah.
it at Christmas time.
Yeah. Oh
That
yeah.
man
Well,
see.
yeah. Oh yeah. That song "Leave It" by Yes. I'm
No.
like,
Yep.
what
No.
the Isla White was playing some electric drums on that. I'm like, electric drums.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. That's when they
Yeah.
were just starting to get into that crap. Tell you
Yep.
what, another amazing keyboardist. He's a graduate of Juilliard School of Music. He played with Dream Theater for a long time. I think he still is. Jordan Rudess.
Yep.
That man is amazing keyboardist. Just
Oh yeah.
unbelievable musician.
Oh yeah. And that other video, Lola Find a Way by Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, the keyboards had that item you won't expect all that. It's the keyboard that you play like a guitar. I'm like,
Yeah, the
yeah,
guitars. Yeah.
yeah,
I'd love to
There
have
you
a
go.
guitar. But man, they're like $1,100-$1,200. I think they're $1,500 now for a guitar. The Roland guitars. It's the
Wow.
yeah,
Atom 1000s or whatever it is.
yeah.
Yeah, they're
Oh
cool,
yeah.
but man, I've been wanting
Oh
one forever. But
yeah. Oh yeah. In fact, the one I went and seen Peter Frampton and Chris at the Ryman Auditorium in
right,
Nashville. We got to cross the stage to leave. They had all Marshall amplifiers. I'm like,
yeah,
Wow.
big stacks,
yeah,
big amp stacks. Oh yeah,
yeah. That's what. That's
Marshall
only.
good amps.
Yeah, because like I said, that's the only. Yeah, because that's the only amplifier that Chris will use. He won't use nothing else but Marshall.
yeah.
And
Oh,
he
Jimmy
went to.
Marshall Hendrix branded the Marshall amps.
Yep. Oh
Yep.
yeah, and they showed a
He
little.
good amps too.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
and Chris.
God.
Yeah, and Chris went to somewhere in Arkansas. There's this guy that redoes old classic guitars. Chris walked in there and found a guitar he liked and he bought it. I'm like, but that guitar he used in his rendition of the national anthem at Super Bowl 58. I'm like, boy, man. I asked him one. I said, "Would you ever do that again?" He said, "Nope." He felt nervous doing it that time.
Man,
Yeah. Now I said, because when you do that song, boy, there's people going to judge you like a dog out of hell. Like, yeah, nope. But Chris, he hit it out of the park. He had grown men on the football team crying and stuff. I
yes.
mean, that rendition is like, can't nobody touch that.
So
Nope.
what Booger was just saying there, yeah, Casio came out with their version. I think it was the DG1. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Casio, they've never been like a leader in anything, but they've always been right up there with the quality and everything else, offering a lot of great products. They're an awesome mid-range. They offer great mid-range products, but they've been around forever. Casio has made just about everything under the sun as far as electronic.
They make beginner keyboards and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, they
Which,
got some
most
higher
of them
end
are
keyboards.
66 keys, but
Yeah.
you know, I like my 88 key Williams keyboard.
I'll tell you what. I know Guitar Center, they had like an $800 Casio board, and I'll tell you what, that thing sounded amazing. The keys were amazing on it. The touch, I mean, everything was awesome. I was like, gosh, this thing's got the same quality as some of these $2,000 plus boards in here, and the sound quality is amazing. And it's half the weight. It's like, geez, you know, because I run Roland products as far as my keyboards. I'm a fan of Roland's products. Korg is another big one. Korg is real popular.
Korg is a good one, yeah.
I don't care too much for the Korg sounds. It's more Korg is great for churches and gospel music, R&B, blues type stuff. Korg is where you want to be for that. Roland is they're more versatile with their sounds and how they have their sounds laid out. But,
yeah. Oh yeah. And there's 2 different live versions of Give Blood by Peter. Damn shit. Pete Townsend.
yeah.
The one in both versions, he has David Gilmour. Now I recognize that one.
Yep.
I'll recognize that one Fender.
Right here.
66
keyboard.
Yeah, but the other version, I'm
look at that.
$10.
There you go, Booger. Yep.
Yeah. But like I said, Facto, the other version, I know he's playing a Fender, but I just can't think of the model. Is the wood looks like tiger stripe.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the? But the way he was playing that guitar, everybody like,
One of the first keyboards that ever was given to me was by my sister.
I don't know.
Old school Casio. God, I remember those. That's like those Radio Shack keyboards that Boogers was talking about.
Yeah.
I remember the Archer brands back when Radio Shack still had brick and mortar stores.
You know, if I had a way of setting it up, I put the 2 small ones like on a top row, and I have my big one down where I can play it at the normal height and be able to do all kinds of stuff with it.
So what you do, Matt, you'd have to get a keyboard stand. That's one of the dual keyboard stands, and then what you do is just get a couple strips of aluminum.
Yeah.
And then just take some shallow self tappers and just attach the 2 smaller keyboards. They act as one. And set it on that top part of the dual rack for the keyboards, the dual stand, and the top one will be angled down a little bit, so that way you could use both if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I had a dual keyboard stand for a while. Actually, I might still have it. I can't remember.
I see smoke rolling.
No, I don't think. I think I got rid of that.
He's thinking hard. Look at that.
Yeah, I think I got rid of that. Didn't have a use for it. I used it for live shows for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd come in handy. So I was thinking, see, that one of those Casios there's got a USB port in it.
Yeah.
The other one does not. I take the one with a USB, plug it into, and go through Audacity, and the other keyboard go through Audacity too. And I can do both those keyboards to work together, or just go straight to the dang mixer and be done.
I was about to say, just put it right in the mixer and just do your master outs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Victor, I've seen them pictures you posted the other day of that item you hit with your lawnmower. I'm like, good.
Oh my God, that piece of metal. Yeah, I didn't even see it. I was on the phone with Jim when I hit that. That's why I was like, it's so important to keep those discharge chutes closed when you are facing roadways or sidewalks or anything. That's funny because the day before I hit that, Jim and I were talking about how a bunch of idiot people sit there and walk right by running equipment like that, and they have no clue, no sense of danger of what could happen. It's like, I didn't see that.
Next day.
And that piece oh my God, that little piece that lodged, it's stuck into the plastic on the discharge flap. Like, if that would have flew out of there, if that was wide open and hit somebody, that would have went into their body. like
It
guaranteed.
would have hurt. It'd have done some damage.
And that
Oh, no
was
shit.
sharp. That was sharp because the blades, they cut that at an angle and it acts like a needle.
Yep,
Because
yep.
what?
Heck yeah.
Because the blade tip speed at the time you hit that is like,
Yep.
God,
Yeah, it's up there near 200 miles an hour. And the thing is, 37 horsepower, that motor didn't even think about it.
Ooh.
nope.
It chopped that sucker up and it didn't even hesitate. And I'm like, man, that's a lot of force. That is maximum force flying out. And it's like if a person would have been there, or a kid on a bike or whatever,
It would
Lord.
have
been
done
hurt.
some damage.
They've been hurting
That's a
big
lawsuit,
time.
is what it is. So
Yeah.
you gotta
They've
always
been
gotta
hurting
be
big
careful.
time.
Always
Good.
have to be careful.
I'm
Yep.
on
Keep
one.
chutes closed facing sidewalks, roadways, or people's
Yep.
windows or anything. Always keep them closed.
Yeah, because I'm on one time I was cutting this yard on bluegill and this guy had a John boat. And I knew the rope was there, but I still caught it up in my mower. I'm like, man, at
It
least.
happens.
And I tell you, one of the worst things now is when people run drop cords from one place from a trailer to another trailer next door.
Yep.
That's how we caught somebody stealing power when I used to work with this apartment complex where I used to cut grass for them. And I was coming through with that 76-inch deck, and I didn't see that wire, and
Nope.
Oh God.
it got that wire. That guy come out there just to cussing me. You gonna pay for my wire? Blah 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 blah, and cussing me,
It
and
shouldn't
all
have
that.
been there.
And then I called my boss at the time,
Yep.
and he said he was even supposed to have a drop cord out the damn window,
God.
and it was feeding power to the other neighbor, which is the power been cut off, and he come
Yeah.
around there, and I told Bascom, I said, they told me I'm going to pay for their damn wire and this and that shit. He said, you
Yeah.
ain't paying for nothing. He said, I'm going to pick both of them today.
Wow.
Because the thing was,
That's something you don't do is steal power from the other one.
Can't be doing that. That's right.
And he said,
They do it anyhow.
yeah.
because Matt, because you were very lucky because the lawnmower had rubber wheels and the belt. Because if that had been a push mower, ain't no.
It would have been.
I wouldn't be cutting that grass with a push mower.
Nah.
But the thing is, like I said, you got 110 volts AC versus 12 volt DC. The 12 volt DC is gonna lose in a quick minute.
Yeah,
I was send you right into cardiac arrest.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was on a 76-inch John Deere that's got a mower deck in the front of it,
Now,
and that mower will cut some grass.
Yeah.
now like I said, luckily,
LBG.
LDT,
Well,
hey, good.
Morning.
So like-
Afternoon.
I said you were very lucky because if that voltage of that 110 had got into that engine, like, oops, yep, that engine's through.
Yeah.
Everything was isolated, so
Now,
all it does is just hit
Grab
about a
that.
fraction of a second. It just chewed it up, chewed the wire up.
Matt's in charge. I'll be right back.
now,
Yep.
nah. Yeah, in fact, I finally got the mower pan on the GT level on the discharge side. I'm like,
There you go. Good.
and I got the wheels painted. I painted the mower pan, but putting the mower pan back together, like I had to keep looking at it, like, nope, this got to go this way, that got to go that
Oh,
way.
it's a pain. Yeah, it's like a puzzle.
Now, luckily, I had pictures of what the mower pan's supposed to look like. I'm like, yeah, it's just like, but I tell you what. Then I got that Craftsman Y4500. I pulled that pan off, painted it, put it on the XT. And I ordered a new mower pan for the YS through Sears Parts Direct. It took a long time to get it, and that mower pan with shipping for $706.
I'll tell you what, Booger. My grandpa, he at his house, he had super steep hills, and he had a little electric mower, and he tied a rope around the handle, and like tape down the safety thing on the push mower. I tell you what, he'd sit there
All right,
all
son,
day and just rope that thing down those hills and pull it back up, and this and that, and extension cords and all that. Like, gee, oh my God.
I'll tell you something, with a
What a
100-foot
nightmare.
drop cord, 110 volts, by the time you get to the end of it, it's probably about 80 volts.
Yep.
Yeah, you'll get something
Because
lost.
a lot of there depends on how long the cord is and how big the wire is too.
Yep.
You don't want to put a steel saw on the end of it because the amper it could cause a fire.
It
Yeah.
could. Pulling too
It,
much.
it's just like back in the day, Thomas Edison had DC current. You had to have every so many yards, you had to have a step up. Because
Yep.
DC could only go so far, then it would lose, then you had to step it back
Right.
up. With AC, you can step it down.
Right.
But you know,
Yeah, a lot of people don't understand. It's not the voltage that kills you; it's the amperage.
yep.
You all it takes is the 500 milliwatts, and it'll knock you in the next week.
Yep.
Let me see where we at here.
It's just like, what is it? Lawnmower spark plug. They between 10 and 20,000 volts DC at 2 to 3 amps. It's like, talk about light you up.
So the reason why they probably thought that is because you get the fuel vapor fumes in the garage, and they're afraid that when they start the car, it'll cause an explosion.
Yep.
I guarantee that's probably was the concern.
Yeah.
And what it, somebody did a video the other day. When you go to jump start your lawnmower with your car, make sure the engine on the vehicle is not on, because you double.
Right.
Destroy
That
the
alternator
stator.
be piping out way too much
You
current.
destroy the stator.
Yep. So you're doubling the amperage. You got the
I got a
amperage.
couple of those jump packs, which are great because they're battery powered. You charge them up, just turn them suckers on and put it on there, let it sit about 15, 20 seconds, and boom, crank it over.
Yeah.
They're super great, super safe.
Yeah. In fact, though, I finally got a Cobalt 110 air compressor. I can
Nice.
set the PSI. Say like one more lawnmower tires takes 14 pounds.
Yep.
I set it
Set
to
it
the
to that.
14.
That's all it'll put out. Yeah.
Yep. I said,
Nice. No guesswork.
No.
No more tire gauges needed.
because I went around to all 4 tires on all my lawnmowers, and I let all the air out. Then I will set that to 14 pounds for the front tires. Boom. Do the next tire. Then I went to the back tire, set it to 10. Boom. I went to PSI. I'm like, so sitting there trying to guess at it. Like, you take 14 and 14, that's 28, and 10 and 10 and 20, that's 48 pounds. You'd have to plug in your regular 110 compressor and then let it get to the maximum. When it shuts off, then you have to minus that 48 pounds from the actual PSI in the tank. It's like,
Man.
yeah. Nah. Now I finally got
I
rid of
would say something, but I ain't going to.
now. No, I had to get rid of the polo piece. Didn't want to, but I didn't have no choice.
You still got Colonel Craftsman?
Oh, the one I painted the green? Nope.
Yeah.
Nah.
Oh, you got rid of Colonel Craftsman.
Well,
You got rid of the damn colonel. God damn it.
nah. When I moved, I couldn't bring it with me because the shop I only got half of the shop's 24 by 24. So I got half of that.
Don't need no more, buddy. It's already full. So how you liking the new place, Robert? You've been there, what, a couple years now, I think?
Well, it's been a year.
Yeah.
I don't
You don't like
Be
it.
bored to hell over there.
have no grass.
And not much going on.
I don't have any grass customers, so it's like, you know,
Oh man, so you're just sitting there getting stale half the time. Jeez, that sucks.
I go out to the shop every so often and do videos.
Yep. Yeah, you've been getting. I've seen a lot more uploads coming from you recently. It's like, man,
And
Farmer's getting the
yesterday
videos
he
out.
was,
Heck yeah.
and yesterday he was in his shop. So you watch the morning show from yesterday. You can see everything in his shop, even a propane weed eater that he showed us.
Yep.
That's
Propane.
crazy.
Yeah, so
Never knew they had that.
I didn't know I had that either. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's amazing.
yeah, it's LEHR. They made them for a while, but they also made them for craftsmen. But you
Yeah.
only get 2 hours of run time on one green tank. I'm like, oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
2 hours of run time, and then people back in the day used to throw them tanks away, but now you can get a system so we can refill them off a 20-pound tank. You know,
Yeah.
you go to Walmart and pay their prices for that 14-ounce tank. I'm like,
Yeah, too much money. Now I know the guys across from the church that cut the hospital. They run all propane zero turns, and they're super quiet, really quiet. I mean,
Oh.
Yeah,
they're
I
still
know a
loud,
guy.
but
He's
they're
got
not.
a forklift. He's
They're
got
not
two
as loud.
forklifts.
Yep. But the thing is, you got a 20-pound tank. They only put eight. They only can fill it up to 80%. They can't
Right,
fill it all the way
because of the
up.
gas pressure. That's right.
Right.
You
The
know?
vapor pressure inside the tank. Unless
No,
it's super, super cold, then you can get more liquid in there. But then, yeah, it can make other problems arise if you overfill it. But that 80% is to create headroom for expansion and everything else and not blow that sucker up.
yeah,
Put it on your
because
safety seal.
because
Release.
with propane, you gotta worry about changing your oil as much because it
Right.
don't.
It's
You
not
don't
dirty.
have.
It's super
Nope.
clean.
Yeah, we had a propane Mitsubishi forklift that worked. It was gasoline, but they converted it. But you talk about eat up a tank of gas.
Yeah.
That thing that's like what the, and you don't get the horsepower like people who want backup generators. You got gas,
Mhm.
you got gasoline, you got diesel, you got natural gas, you got propane.
Yep.
The first two give you the maximum horsepower because that generator's got to have, you got to have the motor turning at full RPM to turn that generator head to create the power.
Yep.
Yeah, when you got natural gas and propane, yes, your engine runs cleaner, but you don't have the RPMs because it don't have the bang
Right.
like gasoline and diesel. And diesel is a great fuel, but diesel pumps they don't have a cetane rating on the pump.
Hmm.
They're like, I like to know the cetane rating of the diesel fuel.
Yeah.
Well, gasoline you got octane rating, but diesel they don't give you the cetane rating on the pump. It's like, they're
You
like,
just get what you
well,
get. Yeah.
now,
My
yeah,
puppies heard your son back there, Fecto.
Yeah. He's back there. He's on the stairs.
The puppies went to my sled door.
Man.
They're like, I hear something.
yeah,
What's little buddy doing?
Oh, he's hanging out over there.
yeah. Oh yeah, I've been watching more of that Stinger media video Effecto.
Yep.
I tell you what, I don't know how in the fool you still staying in the state of Illinois. Every time you turn around, they buy neighborhoods out to build big warehouses. I'm like, you got to be joking.
It's awful.
Complete
State
neighborhoods
sucks.
gone. Complete neighborhoods gone because they want to build a warehouse or some data center. I'm like,
Yep.
Hey,
It's industrializing real quick, and the taxes are awful. The governor's
which
trash.
one they drink? Yeah.
Not good.
Come here.
yeah,
Not to get
oh yeah,
political, but our governor is not good.
yeah, and oh yeah, no Stinger media. He even went over to Japan where that nuclear power plant got hit by a tsunami. I'm like,
Yep.
dude,
Fukushima.
yes,
Yep.
yeah. They had the police presence. The police presence. They keep patrolling that area. And I thought to myself, which was worse, that or Chernobyl?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Chernobyl was the worst. Problem is with Fukushima is they had all the safety stuff in place and it all worked appropriately. However,
Uh-oh.
it just wasn't capable of handling millions of gallons of water filling the plant. You know, it was earthquake ready, it was flood ready, but that caliber of tsunami just was way too much for all of its safety systems. But they did all operate correctly. Then it started leaking all that radioactive water into the ocean. And that's when it was crazy, because that's when Japan built that ice wall. If y'all remember, they built a wall of ice in the ocean to help slow it down. I was like, holy crap.
Oh, really? I didn't know
They
that.
did. They built an ice wall out of ice under the ocean to help slow that radioactive poisoning into the ocean.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
Is
here's
it
the
like-
thing, too, is that the American FDA, they covered a lot of that crap up, and they were getting all the fish off the Bering Sea and off the Gulf over there from Alaska and stuff. We're catching all these fish that were poisoned from the radiation, bringing them in for commercial food processing, and they kept all that under the rug. It probably has something to do with why the cancer rates have skyrocketed in the past 10, 12 years since that happened.
Yeah. It's just
It's
like,
absolutely ridiculous. FDA covered that up like crazy.
yeah. God I said, all these states,
Terrible.
it's like New York State, they want everybody to go battery powered. Well,
Look at
how you go-
California.
yeah. Good thing is, like I said, you got nuclear, you got wind turbines, you got hydroelectric, and you got solar
Yeah.
power. Well, solar, if the sun ain't out, you ain't getting no power. Wind turbines, if the wind ain't blowing, you ain't getting no power. And then wind turbines, every time one tears up, they gotta call CDI out there to blow it up.
CDI. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
It's so expensive, the disposal. Here's the thing. I love nuclear power. It's super efficient. It's just, you don't have to worry about it too much. I mean, and the chances of disaster are very low if the proper safety protocols and you have adequate staff are in place.
yeah.
So, I
Just
mean,
like
nuclear power, I mean, it's great. You got to be
yeah,
smart about it. That's the only thing,
no,
Chernobyl would have been fine if them idiots weren't trying to rush things and push things past their limit. Chernobyl never would have happened.
nope.
And
That's
Fukushima was just an act of God, basically. So there's nothing you could have done about that. They probably shouldn't have built it next to the frickin' ocean, but that's where they got their water for the cooling was through the ocean, which is fine.
No.
But
Yeah.
Chernobyl was 100% human error. Human error. It was no faults in the plant or nothing. It was human error, 100%. And Russia to this day still only says that 72 to 78 people died because of Chernobyl. They will only acknowledge 70-something deaths out of Chernobyl, which is garbage.
because was it in the movie when the fire brigade showed up, that one fireman picked up a piece of that material.
That's right.
It's like, yeah, buddy.
Cooked them instantly.
Yep.
And,
And that's the thing. What
Booger-
Booger just said. Wind turbines can freeze when it snows. This is exactly right. Why do you
I
think
didn't know that.
Alaska and Antarctica and places don't have wind turbines? Because they're useless in sub-zero temperatures.
Never
and
knew
on
that.
and on top of the fact, a wind turbine
3 Mile Island, yes. Remember that.
that the generator head in a wind turbine can only be a certain size. There's a video on YouTube. These guys were working on a wind turbine and it caught fire. There was no way for them to get down.
No, they're trapped. There's like
Nope.
a big chimney. That's all it is. They're trapped
Parachute.
up there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Blazing away. And 3 Mile Island was a huge catastrophe. Almost. It was so close. And again, human error.
Yeah.
3 Mile Island was scary. It frightened all those people in that town. I don't know. That's why I said you got to have competent people that are doing things by the book and how it's supposed to be operated. And nuclear power is fine. Look at all your warships, your military aircraft carriers. They're all powered by nuclear reactors. Nuclear reactor subs and stuff are fine. But it just depends on the staff you got running this crap. You get people that don't know what they're doing, like the Looney Tune gang. and you have catastrophic, not compatible with life situations that happen. You know,
Yeah, because
scary.
they
That's what's
we
scary. Is people that are operating it is what's scary, not the methods themselves.
because
Crazy.
we have what it Plant Vogel here in Georgia. It's 4 nuclear turbines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, but the thing is, they show videos of nuclear power plants that are being built, and the cost overrun. They just had to walk away because of all the damn stuff that Nuclear Regulatory Commission makes you do. It's like, you go to weld a piece of pipe for the cooling. That weld has got to be perfect.
Oh
That
yes.
con
No
that
error.
con that concrete got to be just right. It's like
Yep.
it's just like
Everything has got to be to spec. No exemptions.
it's just like when they go to put a MRI machine in a hospital. The
Yeah.
stuff that's like God
With the
Almighty.
magnets and stuff, that has all got to be 100% precision tuned.
Yep.
Or again, it can be catastrophic. You know.
Yeah. Because like I said, once you hit that quench button, well, you can forget that machine. And there's hospital. They showed abandoned hospital videos.
Yep.
Mhm.
They leave all this equipment behind. I'm like, you
I see
got
that.
to be.
Oh, millions of dollars of medical equipment.
Yep.
Millions of dollars.
Yeah.
MRI machines are so expensive. Oh my gosh. And the disposal of the broken ones is like a whole special process because of how strong the magnets and stuff are. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yep. Yeah. I knew a lady after Katrina hit. She was tasked with the bringing of a portable MRI machine to New Orleans, and she had to find a truck driver that knew how to drive that truck to get to where it needed to be.
Yep.
God, buddy, boy.
It's crazy stuff.
Yep. And then
Lord
you
have
got
mercy.
CAT scan machines. I'm like, these hospitals, they just walk away from it. It's like,
Yeah, and it's our tax dollars that pay for it. You know, I don't know if you've ever seen the inside of a CAT scan machine, but they got that thing that spins 1,000,000 miles an hour. That big
yep,
giant drum that's all encased in the covers that spins so fast. I mean, it's kind of scary,
now,
but oh, it's insane.
now,
Technology's crazy though.
now, because I pulled a video of they built the first MRI machine back in what 77, but the thing was building it, then having to test it. It's like, you know, who wants to go up in this thing and have a magnet surrounding you? Because, like I said,
Yeah.
back in the day, if you had went to jail and you had one of the jail tattoos,
Dead.
if they seen a tattoo on you, they had
Yep.
to test to see if it had magnetic properties in it.
That's right.
'Cause
You
if it
forget about a piercing and you getting an MRI machine, it's gonna tear that sucker out. Oh Lord.
yep, it's just like surgical stainless steel. There's two types of stainless steel. There's magnetic and there's non-magnetic.
Can
Yeah,
you imagine a nuclear powered starship that Musk wants to build?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
We don't
Well,
have to worry
Well,
about getting fuel.
no, you wouldn't.
nope.
No, nuclear power.
It's
Uh, I think that Voyager 1 and 2 has something similar to that.
The thing is,
And they're still going after 50 some years.
yeah.
Yeah.
thing is, with nuclear power in space, how you gonna keep it cool? Because
That's
you
the
got
thing
to
too.
find
You got to have liquid cooling.
Yep.
because
Water.
you got
Thing about it in space, it's not hot. It's so cold in space.
Yeah.
It's probably minus 100 degrees in
Oh,
space.
more than that. Like where the Voyager's at, you're talking 300-400 below zero. Like
Yeah.
you are
Yeah.
flash froze if you were not. I mean, oh yeah, it's freaking
You,
cold. And the
you
farther out
wouldn't
you
need
go, the
that's
colder it
cooling
gets.
right there.
It's stupid cold out in space.
Yeah.
God, even on the moon is almost 200 below zero.
Yeah.
That's just to the moon. And if you put the size comparison on how far away the moon is, if you look at like a globe inside of a school, the moon is like a half inch to an inch above the globe, okay? If you look at
yep,
Mars, Mars is like a whole room away from the globe itself. If you look at comparison, So people are bragging about how high up we're getting in space stuff, and it's like we haven't even scratched the surface.
Nope.
We have just barely left our atmosphere. I mean,
Yep.
the space station is like a quarter inch above the globe if you were to put it in size comparison. I mean, we're not that high up. If you really
Nope.
look at it, that just shows. I mean, just how crazy it is out there. It's insane.
Yeah. Because they got that movie about space one where you're trying to put a man in space
So
called Hidden Figures. That one woman, she was figuring out math. And they were comparing it with the IBM computers. She was more spot on with her math than the IBM computer was.
Yeah.
So Booger's comment down there, I can't remember which country it was. It may have been Russia or China or someone. They were doing nuclear testing way back in the day, and what they did is I think they were trying to get data on exactly what you're talking about there.
Yeah.
And what they did, they sent a nuke up above the atmosphere to detonate that, and it almost caused a cataclysmic event because it was too close to the atmosphere, and it damaged the ozone layer and stuff like that severely when that went off up in space.
Well, ain't good.
It was really, really
It's
bad.
creating a massive
So
EMP
it'll detonate,
too.
and it's strong and it's powerful. It's it still keeps its strength because it's all about fission inside the bomb. So the fission happens and it blows, and it'll still blow.
Why? The thing is, why hadn't people like that learned their damn lesson about? Because some individual over there want to nuke countries. Why hadn't he learned a lesson or yet? Because what nuclear weapons would do, the damage, the massive damage it will do to casualties.
No.
But see, people think, we go just because they don't get their way, they're gonna nuke somebody.
You don't understand. Nukes are next level weapons. That radioactive stuff hits. And here's the thing: people think that you can isolate nuclear weapons by city, and you can't do that. As soon as that nuclear weapon detonates, guess what happens? All that radiation gets up into the jet streams with weather, and it carries that crap everywhere. It poisons everything. I mean, it's bad.
I don't think when it comes down to that is a doomsday weapon, is what it is.
It is. That is a last resort.
That is a planet-wide killer.
Oh.
That's your red alert type situation weapon right there.
When you press that button, you can't stop it.
No.
I mean, that's scary stuff. That's business time.
Yeah. And a lot of these leaders in these countries don't think that. They think, oh, we could drop it on this country and it won't affect us. They're out there. How stupid are they?
The thing is these leaders in these other countries, they could care less about their country. They'll blow their own country up to prove a point. They could care less. That's what makes it so dangerous. Good Lord.
Yeah, that's what's sad.
Stuff. Nuclear weapons is not to play around with, though. That stuff's powerful.
Yeah. That stuff, you can, it's a planet. It will just completely destroy a planet. And,
But what will happen is you go into nuclear war, you get all these nuclear bombs detonating, and the problem is that you're going to have so much fallout, it's going to cloud up the atmosphere and cause another ice age, possibly.
Yep.
I mean, it's terrible. And the planet
takes thousands of years
compatible with life because you're guaranteed cancer or immediate or
instantly.
death.
Yep.
You can't live in a radioactive environment. No way.
Yep.
There's no way.
And it's going to take thousands of years for it to clear.
Thousands of years. You still can't even go into the forest of Chernobyl. And look how long it's been. That red forest, you still can't even go into that forest hardly. Certain parts of it you can, but you can't walk through it. It's too radioactive. It's guaranteed death. But then again, so we go a step beyond nuclear weapons. Let's look at the power of the planet itself, okay? If Yellowstone were to blow, that's it. That is not compatible with life anywhere on this planet if Yellowstone were to blow. So the planet itself, Mother Nature, is the most powerful weapon in existence that we know of. Because if Yellowstone blows, that is it. That is it. It's done.
Yep.
It's done. I mean, you're talking an instant death radius of, I don't know, what is it, 2,000 or 3,000 kilometers? I mean, instant death. if
Yeah.
Yellowstone blows. It is
That's crazy.
It is cataclysmic.
Yeah.
And that's the planet. That's just
Yeah,
the planet.
that's the planet. The
You,
planet getting
no
pissed off at
man-made
us.
device can compete with the power of the planet. That's it.
Yeah.
The weather and the power of the planet. We can't even touch that scale of power yet.
Wow. And Booger said, I was thinking about the
Okay.
A
Yeah.
reactor.
reactor and not a bomb, the power of a spacecraft. But I clicked on the wrong one. We all know Voyager is on its way to the Borg world and becoming V'ger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
No.
watch. Yeah,
That's a Booger says that's the real reason why nobody
Yeah.
has ever launched one after we used the H bomb.
Yeah. It's bad stuff.
And
Japan got wrecked.
there is a company running tours on the outskirts of
Oh yeah. You
that.
definitely can go on tours. Yes.
You
Yeah.
better wear a Class A hazmat suit when you go in there.
Well, like the city itself, you can go into the city and stuff.
Okay.
There's certain areas around Chernobyl that are safe.
Mhm.
You don't need crazy levels of PPE or anything because it has been so many years the radioactive material has
Right.
died down. But like the red forest and certain bodies of water and stuff, stay away from it.
It's still contaminated.
Stay away from it. But
Yeah.
you actually can. It's been contained now because they built that giant concrete fortress over the reactor where it was at. So you all have read about that. You actually can go inside that structure for short amounts of time to get pictures and stuff like that. You actually can go in there by reactor
Nice.
number 4 into that enclosure for short amounts of time and get pictures of stuff. I think the tours only go in there for about 15 minutes tops, and that's all you get because it's too dangerous to stay in there any longer because of radiation poisoning.
That's crazy stuff.
Yeah, it is. But you absolutely can do that. You can fly over there to the Ukraine and take a tour of that, 100%.
Because
It'd actually be really cool to do.
Now, because they actually went in there and they saw what they called the elephant's foot.
The elephant's foot. It's all that
Yeah.
molten concrete and steel and radioactive uranium and stuff like that. It's the most radioactive chunk of anything on this planet right now is the elephant's foot. And that's going to take millions of years for that to defuse. That ain't going nowhere. And it is still burning wicked hot today.
Wow.
That
I tell you what, a lot of
burning
people don't know. There's some old style plates back in the day were so full of uranium material.
Yep.
The eating plates was had a lot of radium in it, and people were finding those plates, and they go around these places, these places that had them back then. They'll take those plates and destroy them because they had a lot of radioactivity material in it. And this woman, this woman was getting sick, and she couldn't figure out why she was getting sick.
Yeah.
And found out it was the plates that she had. It was from her great grandma. And some of those materials was made out of uranium.
Yes, it was. Now, if you look back old school at your old watches and stuff, you know how they glow in the dark stuff?
Yeah.
That's made out of radium.
Yep.
Okay? And it was a radioactive paint. That's why it glue. And people were dying over the years and years. People were dying mysteriously after wearing all these timepieces and watches and jewelry and stuff that glue in the dark, clocks that would glow in the dark.
Yeah.
It was all painted with radium. It was emitting dangerous levels of radiation off of that paint. And people were wearing this on their skin and touching it and this and that. And like you said, Matt, they made eating utensils with radium.
Yep.
Oh, man.
And people were eating off radioactive stuff, and it was
this
killing
woman
them.
was getting sick and she's going to the hospital.
Yep.
And it finally dawned. These plates wouldn't eat on all the time. But
Correct, Booker, they are.
Once a month. And because when they have a special event at their house, they noticed that we're getting sick. See, they said somebody's poisoning us. But it ended up finding out that it was actually the plates.
Yep.
And they didn't even know nothing about it.
Right. And then, since they figured that was a bad idea, it's like, oh, let's put lead piping in all the houses back in the late 18th century and early 1900s. Let's put lead pipes. Had
Yep.
people drinking water out of lead pipes and cancer rates got, it's always something,
Yep.
And now, what are we going to see 40 years from now that is so dangerous right now that we have no clue about, I mean, it's crazy.
Well,
Radiant
And
pain.
yes, I remember that, Booger. I've watched some documentaries on that stuff, and you're exactly right.
Yeah.
Some collectors do seek out some of those dishes and timepieces that were painted with radium because they are a huge collector's items, but they're not exactly safe to keep around, I mean, if you have them stored properly, yes, but,
Untouchable.
it's a risk you're willing to take, I guess, but,
Yeah, that's crazy.
I tell you what, I was thinking about getting one of them one of them detectors anyway.
a Geiger counter?
Yeah, detector, and go through every one of the dishes my aunt's got.
That might be a good
I
idea.
don't know if they're that old.
But
We're
I don't
talking way
think.
back
I
in the
don't
day for
think.
those.
But she does have some dishes that my great grandma had,
Oh, man.
and I'm gonna go through them just in case. Which
You
I ain't
Geiger
got.
counter,
Cooking.
you go get one on Amazon.
I hardly
I don't know how
ever use
accurate
none
it
of
is,
them. I hardly ever use any dishes up there, but but thing don't cost about $30-$40 for it, so I check everything that we do have. If it is, it's going to be destroyed.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pick a puppy up and they won't let me pick him up.
I would have to call a friend of mine with the up there at FEMA with the hazmat division and get him to take care of it for me.
Yeah, they come pick it up. That's when you call the boys in the lead pajamas to pay a visit to your house.
Damage report.
Or what I do, I go up there to the office, go up there to them, and say, "Hey, I need a Class A hazmat suit," and because I got some stuff that
That's
I think
right, Booger. Yep.
No,
the Mad Hatter.
the Mad Hatter was
And that's
named
where Alice
after,
in Wonderland came from. It was all based on that crap. Yeah.
Mercury. Mercury was using
Mercury
manufactured for years. Really? I didn't know that.
Yes, it was.
Yep.
Look at the old school mercury. The glass thermometers was all mercury.
Oh, I know that. I know that much.
It's all that stuff.
Yeah.
Mercury's poisonous. You don't want to ingest it. You can touch it and stuff, but you don't want to ingest it. If you ingest it, that is super dangerous. That's why some types of fish and stuff, the mercury levels are too high and you can actually get really sick. Yeah. That's crazy stuff. It's amazing. I mean, it's like, wow.
So if you got mercury in a hat, does it glow in the dark then or what?
Mercury don't glow.
Don't
now we
glow?
got other stuff that can glow in the dark, luminescent stuff that's totally safe.
Yeah,
like
you
glow
have to have
sticks
a
and
lead
stuff.
suit.
Class A doesn't offer.
Yeah, it don't. And all Class A only covers for biological, not hazmat.
Yep.
I
you need the lead aprons and stuff to handle that stuff, and even then, it's a risk.
Interesting.
Yeah, Class A is biological. I forgot all about that.
This is getting to be an interesting stream.
This stream got crazy. God, see, I come up here, Jim, for the first time, and look what the stream. We've covered so many topics in the past hour and a half. Oh my!
Well,
God.
you got to get your ass up here more often.
Man, we go
let's
talking
say
classic audio
it's Saturday.
Nuclear war, and then toxic dishes. I mean,
I know.
Yeah,
that's good stuff.
They did find there was a report they had.
We had a mercury released in a local school a few years ago, blown way out of proportion.
Oh man!
But it was still kind of fun. I worked with the decon line of.
Boy, I bet that was a circus when that happened.
Decon.
I'll tell you something else too. Back in the day, was asbestos.
Asbestos? Yeah. Good problem.
That was the biggest thing.
Our local Kmart that was built back in the 80s, packed full of asbestos. They tore it down. Bad stuff. Asbestos is dangerous.
As the towers were as well that came down in New York was covered in asbestos as well.
Yeah, bad stuff. Really bad stuff.
You see where Robert's back out in the shop.
Yeah. Well, lawnmower looking good.
Yep.
That looks brand new. That looks brand new. Jeez, look at that. New tires, fresh paint on the rims. Jeez.
Yeah.
No, the tires were original. All I did was paint the rims.
Hello, Suzanne.
What's up, Suzanne? Good morning.
I clear coated them with some hot olive clear coat I got
There you
off of
go.
Amazon.
Hey, baby. Come here.
That thing
Brad,
looking good, Robert.
You wanna come up
Man,
here?
that thing looks brand
And that
new.
look,
and this mower I got for free. All I had to do was put a new carburetor on it. It had the Nikki carburetor. I'm like, you got to be joking.
Man, you got a free mower there.
yeah,
Yeah.
arbitrate.
Hell yeah.
Gentlemen, who came in?
Greetings. Welcome to the chat, Suzanne.
Yeah,
Pleasure
welcome
to have
aboard.
you.
And that's the mower pan that was on this one. I took it off and took it apart, repainted it. And so I got a spare mower pan. So, but that mower pan right there, Vector, was the one that cost $700, brand
Oh,
new.
jeez.
Yep. I said, this is the shop. So this side is my side. It's this line. This is the other side. It's like,
Damn. You
yeah,
got
I
a
just,
line there, huh?
yeah. I
Yeah,
said,
there's
I'm
all.
going, yeah.
Booger says I've seen
Yeah.
a documentary about a town that was an asbestos mine. The entire town is asbestos because there is a fine dust over everything.
Yeah, it was abandoned.
Yep.
Damn.
That toxic.
There was another time. There was another town. There was a coal mine that was caught
Yeah.
on fire, and
Yeah,
it's still
Silent Hill.
burning today.
Silent Hill.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep. That's
Yeah.
So like,
Silent Hill. That's where the films came from in the video game. Silent Hill. That is
Yeah.
based on true events, aside from the monsters and alternate
now,
worlds and stuff.
now,
And Suzanne, I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Thank you. And how are you today, Suzanne?
oh yeah, was it that movie Fire Down Below with Steven Seagal?
Yeah, Steven
Yeah.
Seagal, man. Yeah, that was a good movie there.
Yeah. Oh,
Man.
Facto, I don't have a fan like you do. I wish I did. That's the only thing I got to keep this shop cool.
Oh,
There you
God,
go.
that don't do nothing where you're at. It's so hot in your part of
Hey,
the woods.
hey, Robert. Since you call yourself holding myself hostage, Suzanne says she absolutely loves your accent.
What? Damn.
Right on the screen, man.
Yeah.
She loves your accent.
Got that good old country boy accent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, in fact, though, there is the exhaust fan, but you see what's going on. There's no ceiling in this thing. It's like that exhaust fan don't do a bit of good because of cubic footage.
Yeah.
Because I have more the cubic footage below the ceiling is one thing, but then when you don't have a ceiling, it's drawing air from up there in the peak of the roof. That thing ain't doing a bit of good.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me turn this thing on real quick. Y'all want to hear what it sounds like. If I get up. Come on, Lee. Let me up.
Yeah. Booger says town on fire in PA, and there's still
Centralia,
a
PA.
handful of
That's right.
residents.
Pennsylvania.
And Suzanne says, "Thank the Lord is great. I'm too blessed to be stressed."
Too
Yeah.
blessed to be stressed. That's a good
One
thing.
thing
Too
is
much
be
stress in the
thankful
world.
every day.
Yep.
That's all. Be thankful every day.
Yep.
Oh,
I
oh yeah.
revisit.
They did a video. They went back a year later after that derailment and train in Palestine, Ohio.
Ohio.
Yeah, that well, it's been a year ago. That train derailed in Palestine and had that chemical,
Oh yeah.
and they
That was
Yeah, he tried to cover that up, too.
that was about 100 miles away from me.
There's still people
But they-
down
yeah, and
Suzanne
what they
says, Booger, I live in an itsy bitsy village in the middle of a farm country.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
I
said
met
they
a guy a couple days ago talking about music stuff. I met a guy that he is part of the Zach Brown band,
Yeah.
and he was in Columbus, Georgia. He lives here in Columbus, and I actually met him, and he's supposed to come play a little bit of music with us Tuesday night.
There you
There you
go.
go.
Be good to have
Oh
somebody
yeah.
band
Yeah.
like that.
Let me
Tell him
see.
play some of Zach Brown's songs.
Damn.
Man, oh man. Well, gentlemen, I'm going to bounce off of here. I got some stuff
Gentlemen,
I got to
come in.
get doing, so
We'll
I'm
see
going
you
to
there.
bounce off.
Yeah,
Fun to make it up for
perfecto.
a live stream.
Well, thank you
See that?
for popping up.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I know you're
See that?
extremely busy.
Yeah. See that green piece right there, Fecto?
Oh
That's
yeah.
that. That's the propane fired
Yep,
weed
right
eater.
there.
That's crazy.
Ain't
Yep.
that something?
I
Man,
gotta learn.
propane.
Yeah, I gotta learn how to restring the head on it. But like I said, I don't matter. It's hot out here like a sauna. Hot, damn it! Turn the fan on, baby. Turn the fan on now, bitch.
Oh man. Booger said I wouldn't
Lord.
mind living in a such a village, but my wife is a city dweller and will never move too far from the asphalt jungle.
Asphalt,
Yeah.
yeah, asphalt jungle. Oh my God.
And Suzanne says, Jim, my village is so small and it is full of empty, abandoned homes for sale, dirt cheap. There you go.
Yeah.
Where the village you were
They're
a
cheap.
different country or what?
She's in Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Yeah, she's in
But
Canada.
the only thing in Canada, it gets cold.
Yeah.
You better expect getting cold up there.
She said that she bought a three bedroom, one bath for 15,000 cash. That's unheard of a
Yeah. But
she got a
in
good deal
Canada,
on it, but I think she's got a lot of work to do on that as well.
because in Canada, their prices are double to triple what we pay for stuff.
You know.
So
Yeah, that's
so
right.
like if say Matt needs a tire for one of the John Deere's, down here it's cheap. Up there, it's like what the price double to triple the price for just one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Burger says, don't say that too loud about available homes. Someone will get the idea to import new residents.
Oh, and there's one thing about Canada you don't want to do is live in a mobile home. God almighty, you talk
Oh,
about
it gets cold as a well digger's ass up
Yeah.
there.
yep. Because
You better have double insulated snowsuit.
Yeah.
you got that right.
When it gets cold, it gets cold.
Yeah, it gets cold.
And there's places on this planet it gets so cold. If you have on gloves and you take one glove off, you can kiss your hand goodbye quick. And it gets so cold, you can hit a piece of plate still, it will shatter like glass. It gets that cold. And to dig a grave, it takes them weeks on end just to get that hole, 6 foot deep hole. The ground's that frozen.
Here you go, Robert. Booger says, so we should start smuggling tires across the border, huh?
Yeah. I said, is it in Canada?
Oh, yeah, I know. It's expensive up there.
And in Canada, there have been guys I watch on Ken Small Engines. They are trying to do away with ethanol free gas. So if you live on the lake, your boat motor that loves ethanol free gas, it ain't gonna run right. They trying to do away with ethanol free gas in Canada. Like, you got to be joking.
Hell, here the government ain't going to help you do anything. They'd rather tax the crap out of you and take what you got.
Yep. And Suzanne says, nope, home is fine. I qualify for government grant for a new roof and windows and doors. Upgrade for $69 a month on your power bill. Yeah, I think I seen that on other chats that you're just talking about.
Yeah. Good one.
I almost applied for a job in and sometimes I think I should have gone, and thank you for the help of that. And
Oh
Suzanne
yeah.
says my buddy is combining his crops now.
Oh yeah. And there's a place in Canada called cabin haulers. These guys will
Yeah.
go and move these big houses for you. I'm like, and
Yeah.
sometimes like, what the?
What
You
the
gonna
frick?
move? You gonna move that house? And some of them houses, they've had to cut the car. They've had to cut the garage off. They had to move the garage separate from the rest of the house.
Well,
I'm like,
well, well. They get the garage later then.
nah, they,
I'll tell you
they
what. There's some beautiful places up in Alaska and Canada. It's when it starts getting wintertime,
Smack dab in Canada.
you
Yep.
better be prepared.
Yeah.
Is it like that video, Live as a Highway by Tom Cochran? They filmed that in the Canadian Badlands. It's like, I'm like, what the?
What the frack?
See, you only have a certain length of time there when it's snow. Sometimes the snow gets up to 10 to 15 foot deep.
Yeah.
And when it does, the ground is so saturated. Whenever it does dry out, it takes 2 or 3 months for it to dry out.
Yep.
And here we go again. It starts snowing again.
It's like, was it last year when they had all them wildfires in Canada?
Yeah.
They still do.
All that land that's exposed now. You talk about mudslides, it'd be like California. California, you get a damn wildfire on the hillside, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, your house is gone because damn mudslide because of rain season. That's like, nope.
Yep. And Booger says can't be that difficult than moving a prefab house around.
Yeah, prefab is concrete floor. I rather move a old house that's been there hundreds of years that's not concrete floor. It's a lot easier to move them than it is a concrete, because them houses like that weighs 50 to 100 tons easy.
Yeah.
And Suzanne says, yes, I seen them cut a house at half and moved it. It's just like the McDonald brothers. They cut the roof off of their damn thing that they're selling burgers in just to move it to a different
new location.
A different location. Yeah. So they moved the bottom half and the top half separate just to get, because they had a bridge that was covering the roadway, and you only had I was only so damn high.
Yeah.
Because there was a house on Highway 92 in Griffin that guy was wanting to buy. But the bank said, nope, we will not lend you the money, because they was wanting to widen the road. And they said, because if that house is out of square, it will cost a fortune to get the house back in square. And some mobile homes, after a certain age, you can't move a mobile home. They had to be tore down where they sit.
Yeah, they need to give that fireman
fall apart.
100 years in prison for doing that, because that person is not all there.
Oh my God! They just arrested a fireman that was going around setting bales of blaze. Yep.
Yeah, that person need to go to prison for a while.
And Booger says, we have a neighborhood in my city that is all prefab, no concrete, built out of wood and brought on trucks.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, it really surprised you how some of the prefab houses are built. They're built in modules and they're put together. And they put the basement, whatever it sets at the house sets on first. They probably use I can't remember what you call that. They use a styrofoam like looking stuff in your port full of concrete. They put that and they turn around and set the house right on top of that preform.
Yeah.
And then put the house in sections and then screw them in and screw it together and then put the roof on it, and it looks just like a $300,000 home.
Yep.
And Suzanne says, so many people not in their right mind these days. You got that?
There
right.
are a lot of people in this world has lost their
Yep.
minds.
And Booger says firefighter arsons isn't uncommon. There is a big case in California a few years back. Yep,
Well,
got
It's
it.
just like in that movie. Yeah, just like in that movie Backdraft, they found out who was setting them fires. It was a fireman doing that.
Yep.
yep.
Yeah. Well, I said, I know a mobile home right now. Though it was built back in the 70s, they were told, nope, you can't move it. It had to be tore down. And they left the wheels and axles on it. I'm like, and the tongue to hook it to the truck. I'm like,
Wow.
it cannot be moved. It would have to be tore down where it sits. But
And
the
Booger,
ceiling
yeah.
and the ceilings in are only 7 foot tall, so you ain't got to worry about being hot.
There you go. And
Yep.
Booger says the neighborhood I mentioned, the house were built from modules. So while all look similar, the houses are not all the same.
Yep.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm
Yeah.
out of here. I'll catch y'all later.
All right, Matt. Take
Have
care.
fun.
Have a good day.
See you, Robert.
Later.
Take care. Everybody in the chat, have a good one. Take care.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking about houses all the same, there's a couple of streets that I do. All the houses are about the same, but they move the garages in different areas.
Yeah. It's just like what it now. A lot of these restaurants are going to that shoebox look instead
Yeah.
of being, individual looking.
Yeah.
Because Wally B did a video at a McDonald's, no, Burger King.
Yeah.
They had the pastel colors from back in the 90s and stuff. I'm like, but now they're
Yep.
going to that shoebox look.
And Booger says Axe or Ace or whatever had a good motivation. He wanted to uncover the polish corporate or whatever. I have a hard
Yeah.
time reading sometimes. That's what happens when you get old.
Yeah.
The mind goes.
Yeah.
Here, let's see. I keep trying to charge it up, but sometimes it just don't work too good.
Yeah. Oh, man.
This is good. We got a good stream going. We've got 6 people watching. Thank you for everybody watching. Everybody hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up, man. We got we covered a lot of good stuff here. A lot of good stuff.
Man, I'm really glad when that guy brings me my Snapper high vac mower back so I can get that thing worked on.
Yeah.
Space for it. Now it's like, thing is, just trying to get it loaded on his truck and bring it over here and then get it unloaded. His boss has a trailer, but the trailer, the lights are knocked off of it. The tag is out of registration. I'm like, he said he don't want to be driving nothing like that.
Damn it, man.
Yeah, like I said, I taught him how to do it because his yard, I've cut his yard, and he got this one hillside. He could back the truck up, put the tail down, run the mower in there, and then come here back into the ditch out front. And then we could unload it and I'll bring it up in here and like start getting it worked on. I got the car ready in my Amazon shopping cart, but on Ken's small engines, we're gonna talk about that mess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell you what it's gonna be. Yeah, I'm sitting here thinking, Feco's up there, he got all that cloud cover. I'm down here about to burn up because of the damn heat. Like,
we got some rain in the area around here, so.
Oh, the other day I could smell where it rained somewhere. It didn't rain here, but I could smell it in the air. I'm like, yep, it's gonna rain somewhere because I could smell it. I'm like, so we don't start getting. I mean, the days are getting shorter and stuff, but still, it's like still need to rain.
And right now our temperature is 75 here.
Man, I wish it was.
And what's your temperature over there, Robert?
I don't know. It's in the 90s. Plus the humidity. Plus I'm out here in the shop, so the shop has got a dark roof. Yeah.
Probably feels like 100.
Yeah, I wish I had a thermometer in here, but I don't.
And Suzanne says, sorry, internet acting up. We must be getting weather today. Yeah. Or it
Yeah,
must be YouTube, because several people saying that YouTube's been acting weird.
yeah. Because sometimes at certain times of year, you get what they call a solar flare, and it'll mess
Yeah,
with the Wi-Fi and stuff.
you got it.
Yep.
Yep.
Phew. Man, I need to go back in the darn house. That is shop's hot. I said, if I had a ceiling in this place and a proper intake to that exhaust fan, that thing would probably be cool. But like I said, being open ceiling, yeah, that
Yep.
exhaust system ain't doing a darn thing. Except wasting energy.
Yep.
I had to put a switch on the darn thing. It didn't have a switch. You had to touch two black wires together. I'm like, nope, you're gonna get a switch put on you.
Uh-oh.
I-
And
Yeah.
and Suzanne says, booted my ass off. Uh-oh. That statement kind of reminds me of Spaceballs, when that robot, her eyes go, uh-oh.
Yeah. No.
And Suzanne says, LOL, I'm in bed under the covers being lazy. Uh-oh. And Booger
Yeah.
says, thanks for the promotion, Tim. Hey, you do deserve it. I like to have a bunch of blue wrenches in here, and I just noticed Booger's not blue. He is now. You're welcome.
Mm.
Just
Man.
just take your wrench and beat up the bad guys.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah. People have been coming around and that, and here and there and everything, watching videos and that. I will give them a wrench. Yeah, why not?
Mm.
And there's
I
some
think
people that took wrenches away because they're being ding dongs and morons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's time to go back in the house because this shop is just too darn
Yeah.
hot.
Go back in AC.
Yeah.
No.
Sometimes open the vent in the floor, and sometimes I keep it closed. There's been times AC has made me sick as a dog. Get too hot and then go from one extreme to the other. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
I get sick.
And Suzanne says, it takes me an awful lot for me to use my wrench. Well, you got the wrench, beat the crap out.
Yep.
No. And Booger says, blue wrenches always remind me of the Twilight Zone episode where there were blue people using blue tools to build moments in time. That'd be interesting. I don't think I ever seen that episode. And Suzanne says, well, fellas, I got to get up and I need coffee. LOL. Well, I already had my coffee for today. I got my lunch here sitting over here, so once the stream's over, I'm gonna warm up my lunch and have lunch here. So get you coffee and wake up and give PvP a call and see if he's doing his laundry today. Oh, don't forget to make that homemade eggnog. There you go. Well, I guess Robert decided to go, bye-bye. So there you go. Well, it's been an interesting stream, everybody. Yeah, it's been great. Interesting stream. Yep. Suzanne says, LL, I haven't slept. Oh, I haven't slept yet. Stark went all night. Oh boy. Must have sleep acme or something like that. And Booger says, I won't. And Suzanne says, I sent him a recipe of eggnog pie. Oh, okay. That should be an interesting. Eggnog pie, huh? Interesting. I'd rather have pumpkin pie with whipped cream on top. Ooh. So, yep. Yeah, Monday we're going to have another crazy episode coming out. I don't know. It could be Could be a tree down, or it could be the red shirt I was showing a video earlier. It's hard to tell, but I need to look up for some Labor Day stuff, and somewhere I have it. I gotta look in the archive, see if I can find it. Get that stuff up and running. And my hair ain't standing up. It's just the way the virtual reality is working on this thing. I always liked Streamlabs when I had that. It was cheaper than StreamYards, but you don't have this little haze like you do over here. But everybody likes StreamYards. But yeah, earlier we had a problem with audio, and you're on when you're on a cell phone, anything could happen. Anything could happen. So Suzanne says, "Have a great day, Admiral Booger. Have a wonderful day." I didn't know I don't know that Booger was an admiral. Booger says, "Homemade whipped cream with a bit of vanilla, and says, stop just before it becomes butter." There you go. Gotcha. All righty. Sounds like a plan to me. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed to Commodore Productions, please do. Hit that thumbs up. Everyone's hitting that thumbs up down there. Thank you very much. I just figured, I got up a little bit early today and have another morning show, and man, heck of a morning show, wasn't it? It was great. It was great. Trying to keep you up to speed on maybe possible new actors coming up. Might get Booger here to be a Klingon. It'll be pretty good. Hopefully he can go to Discord and find me over there, and maybe he's got a video of a Klingon he can send me of him being a Klingon. If he's got a video of that'd be interesting to see. So I know that William Wells is thinking about coming on board, and he sent me a little video of he's got a mask and that, and it's pretty good. So I might get and he's on Facebook as well, so I need to talk to him and put him in my private chat so we can get him to chit chat with us a little bit more often and throw some ideas out and everything, and go from there. But that's what I was saying earlier. If he was on Facebook there, Booger, I would put you in a private chat because it's going through Facebook. But of course, we got the X there, and we got the Discord. So either way, all I gotta do is just send you a link and and you can pop right in. So I think we're going to go ahead and wrap this up here. Let's see. I'm not going to be like gorilla scrolling. See how much we got here. Thanks to Effecto Reviews for coming in. Appreciate it. He always told me if you do a morning show, I'll pop in. Oh, he finally did. So thank you, Effecto. Appreciate it. Jeff B, he popped in. He's over in a private chat, and he gets to watch and listen to everything that we do at Commodore Productions over there. He's lucky. Ellen's Lawn Care, thank you very much for popping in. Booger 414, Booger, thank you very much for popping in. And I knew that you wasn't mad or anything, but I just want to check to make sure, because Sci-Fi Sedan says, he's making fun of him. No, I'm not. And Kaylee Boo was in the chat there for a little bit. Thank you very much for popping in. Looks like she's got a Klingon face on there, don't she? It kind of looks like it. Have to see if she does a Klingon or not. And I think that's all we got here. Oh, LEG. LEG earlier said morning. I say afternoon. I went over to his stream earlier, and I think he was somewhere else, so I didn't get a chance to pop up there. I'll check back with him later. And Simon Dust 64, thank you for popping in. I missed you earlier, but thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. And let's see, scrolling all the way down the line. Suzanne, welcome. Thank you for coming up. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. Had great talks. Like it. Yeah. And Booger's got a wrench now, so man, I hope you guys don't have a wrench fight. Oh man, oh man, oh man. What a day, what a day. Alrighty, well, the rest of my day is going to be probably do a little editing, and I don't know if I'm going to do any acting or not. Might do it tomorrow, I don't know. But it's going to stay cool outside, so I need to get a few things done. So get done with lunch, we'll see what possibility I can get done today. And Booger says, I don't think I have a video, but I have a lot of still pictures. I once did a photo shoot on the Jersey Shore of a hurricane was approaching. Oh, I bet, man, too bad it wasn't a video. That'd be a great video, wouldn't it? You'd be there, as a Klingon. How dare you to come ashore to get me? That'd be awesome. There you go. Well, thank you everybody for popping in. Appreciate all the thumbs up. Yep, good stream, good stream. So I'm gonna get going. You guys take care. Thank you very much. Hit that thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed. I keep saying that. So also be a watch out for this here coming up down the road. Oh yeah, guess what I got in the mailbox today? Yeah, that's coming up down the pike. So when you see that pop up, you know what's coming up. But yeah. All right, everybody, take care. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Y'all have a great day, a great weekend, and a great holiday. Y'all take care, and we'll see you down the stream. Thanks a lot, neighbor family, for coming in. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to Commodore Productions.